month of endless sprinting from Dakota. For you, our friends, and we will sprint 24 hours a day. So you can read your e-reader the whole month of May. KuKi, we're getting kooky. It's time for KuKi Mayhem with all of your friends. KuKi, time to get kooky. KuKi ends where the May ends. KuKi, KuKi Mayhem. Grab your ebook and read it. We're getting kooky. It's time for KuKi Mayhem with all of your friends. Time to get kooky. KuKi ends where the May ends. KuKi Mayhem. Grab your ebook and read it.
We were both jamming out. It sounds so much better in the headphones than it does
It
like
does.
on the TV.
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
It's got nice bass to it,
It'll be fixed next.
and it sounds a little bit. It sounds a little Bollywood too. It does. So yeah.
The music for the end video was actually an accident.
Oh, was it?
I was like, that's nice. That's a nice reprise. I'm gonna use that.
Hey, friend.
So, hi everyone. Welcome to KuKi MAYhem. Welcome back. Welcome to where you never left.
Yeah, that's it.
We're here to get kooky on behalf of Kiani.
Yeah.
It should be easy now that I've got.
I think Kiani might have got a bit carried away with her canoe. So yeah.
Hopefully not literally carried away. Like,
No.
how close is she
Yeah,
to the North Sea? I don't want that.
So yeah. I wasn't able to get hold of it at all. So
I'm not sure where the remote to my TV is, but I didn't refresh the playlist, so I'm on Kiani Sprint. So I'll have to fix that during the sprint, which we'll probably do very soon, you guys, since, there's only 9 people here. There's 5 people at Kiani's, so we should probably go holler at them.
I'll go over and do that.
And, yeah, then we'll have 14. Then we'll be 14. Let's see if we can get through the chat before the other 5 get here. We can go to sprint quickly. I need more food.
Okay.
It's food time. So yeah, welcome in everybody. And you're on your BookTube bestie. That's me. My name's Coda. And this is Nicole. We are Nicoda. And you're at the right place because we're going to be here until 5 a.m. Eastern.
Something like that.
AKA 7 p.m. AEST.
I think that's correct. I think you are correct on that. Something
I
along
did-
those lines.
I did the mathing. The mathing was done.
Let me just check the cheat sheet and find out if that's the case. Yes,
Oh,
you
so
are correct. 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. We'll be hanging out. And yeah, I don't know what time that is in EDT or
Typical
anything.
Monday. It's we're just gonna you guys this Monday.
So Christina's already been over and let everybody know over on Kiani's that we are now here. Because if you don't refresh your stream, if you don't refresh your stream, then basically what happens is you'll stay on the train, but you'll stay on the derailed train. So
Yeah,
you
the whole
must,
train.
whenever you see a notification come up from Christina, because Christina is our main conductor, and basically she's keeping everybody on the train. And that, or maybe we should say she's the villain of the sprints and keeping you hostage on the
What's
train.
his name from Dudley Do-Right? Snidely? Is it Snidely?
Yeah. Dick
Snidely
Dastardly, isn't
Sling?
it? Isn't it Dick Dastardly?
The bad guy is Snidely, isn't it?
Oh yes, it is. It's
Somebody
Snidely,
as old as us.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're being held hostage.
No, wait, maybe Snidely is from the My Little Pony movie. But he's the blue guy, maybe.
So what? I forget the name of the cartoon because weren't the villains all in Wacky Races too?
Dudley Do-Right?
I thought Dudley Do-Right was the guy that saved the girl that he always
Yeah, the Canadian on the horse.
Oh, yeah.
Racers, did you say?
Wacky Races.
It's a wacky raving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Dudley Do-Right and the Mounties on the Rocky and Bullwinkle show.
Yeah, he was on that, but there was also, I'm sure there was Dick Dastardly as well.
I need characters. Dudley Do-Right characters. And it's still playing. Oh, this is not me.
So yes, Dastardly and Muttley were on Wacky Races. So Muttley used to do the laugh, like he was the dog, and then
Oh, right. But Snidely is the bad guy. Snidely Whiplash.
Yes. Yeah. So and they look
Fenwick.
And they look very similar, and looks very similar to Dick Dastardly.
What's the other guy I'm thinking of with the blue nose? I think it's the My Little Pony movie. The good one, not the new anime one. With the flutter ponies. Nothing can stop the smooch. I love that cartoon.
The Storm King is.
Oh no, it's not. It's not My Little Pony that I'm thinking of. It's Rainbow Bright. The blue, the guy, the blue guy with the big nose.
Mm-hmm.
He talks like that too. Rainbow Bright, what a good show. Only 6 episodes.
I did just send you a message on I think it was on Instagram. The little Care Bears shot glasses. They've got like fuck it, fuck you on their little chest. It was funny. I'm like, I need these in my life.
Hello. I have to check Instagram real quick. I need to see these shot glasses.
They're cute. They've got little Care Bears on them, and you know how they always had their little positive message on their chest. It's like fuck you, fuck off,
nice,
asshole. And they're in shot glasses, and I'm like, I need these in my life.
Stupid screen protector, you hippie. All right. It's working. Oh my goodness. Oh, quiet. Where do I get these? I don't even take shots, but I need these for
Yeah,
plant.
I'm not a shot girl anymore either, but I'm like, I need these in my life just to line them up when people come in my kitchen. Fuck you, fuck off, asshole.
I
Little
use my
thing.
shot glasses to root baby
Oh,
spider
yeah,
plant.
yeah, the plants and stuff, they're a good size for that. So yeah. Oh, hi Jamie, how are you?
I'm good. I got my coffee, so
Sweet.
Me too. Cheers.
yeah,
I
yeah,
had a nap.
I was on my
My
way to get
coffee is-
coffee. And
yeah. My coffee's pink. And I was thinking as I was putting the syrup in it, I'll bet this has red 40 in it and is not legal or Nicholas.
Mm-mm.
I thought you were making a joke and you were drinking rosé or something, but you really mean your
No,
coffee's pink.
Pink, yeah.
we have some berry syrup that I've been putting in my coffee. It's really good.
Do you remember the oatmeal packets that used to come with the jellies to swirl in them?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to those? They were so good. The raspberry one. Oh.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Do you remember? Did you guys have those instant oatmeals with a came with a packet of like jelly, but it wasn't real jelly. It was like
No,
super concentrated jelly,
like
extra
corn syrup with flavoring and a little bit
Yeah,
of
like I thought we established that
So good.
we are the children that have been sheltered from that stuff.
Yeah, it's a shame because some of it might kill you, but it's really delicious.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the biggest one that we're having problems with, well, my husband's having problems with at the moment is palm oil. People, they've been replacing palm oil in products. So he normally gets chocolate from Aldi, and one of the chocolate bars that he got gave him a gallstone attack. And then yesterday he had a cake from Woolworths, and I'd bet my bottom, I didn't see the cover, but I'd bet my bottom dollar it had palm oil in it because he had another gallstone attack.
What did they used to have?
Well, it used to be, it would have
vegetable?
been vegetable oil or butter or something along those lines.
Mm.
But because that stuff is getting super expensive, and I can't see how palm oil is cheap because the trees that they use it from take a long time to grow. So,
Well, any tree takes a long time to grow.
well, not
I
really.
wonder if
Because,
it's partly an effect of all the stupid tariff stuff. Because if we're using less of it because it costs more, then there's more of it available where it comes from. And I
yeah,
think
this was
palm oil is
the
more
palm oil
creative.
replacements have been happening
Mhm.
prior to the tariffs. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Just corporate trying to save another buck.
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, it's just another way to rape, pillage, and plunder the earth.
Plus,
Yeah.
as much as vegetable oil might be better for you, it tastes like shit, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not better for you.
It
Right.
tastes like crap. That's why I don't
Mm.
eat Cool Whip. Cool
Mhm.
Whip.
yeah.
Because
I've
I can
gone back
taste
to
the
butter.
vegetable oil in it.
And well, as we were having a conversation about it earlier today, and I just said to him, I said, well, he goes, that's why I try to eat as clean as possible. I said, well, you've really got no other choice because otherwise you're just going to be in incredible pain. Because like he's not a small dude and he can tolerate pain, but this shit just takes him down.
Yeah.
That like he goes this green sort of color, and and he's violently ill along with all the pain and all the rest of it.
It sucks
And there's
when tough guys
nothing,
down too.
and
Yeah.
like there's
Tough
nothing I
guys,
can
we're the
do.
whiniest.
He's not whiny. He gets angry.
Oh,
gets
it's
angry.
It's one or the
Yeah.
other usually.
And it's like, and everybody else is vamooses, and I'm standing there holding it, for lack of a better term, I'm holding the cat by the tail. Not waiting for it to fucking go off. So yeah, but
Ding ding ding.
yeah, and it's like I can't go tag you're it to anybody else. Like, and all I can do is just say that, like, because he's been drinking apple cider vinegar every day, and he said he stopped that a couple of days ago as well. And I said, well, and basically all it comes like with his, yes, he's got gallstones, but he has been controlling it for near on 10 years now with diet, and he's got basically had no attacks. Maybe once a year he might have an attack or whatever, but he's been controlling it with diet. And I'd put money on it that he hasn't drank much water in the last couple of days, and also given up the cider vinegar, which it does help.
It
Yeah.
does. It breaks
Yeah.
some of that
Yeah.
stuff up.
Yeah.
It's just good for your whole urinary tract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just said to him, basically, you just got to stop eating it. I know it's frustrating because he's very much a sweet tooth and all the things, but yeah.
I need to
no,
get some more sipping vinegar.
Or he
My
needs
favorite
to,
is the turmeric and honey.
yeah, or he needs to just accept the fact that I can cook and I cook good shit and eat it because it's all made with natural ingredients.
There is that. And like expensive ingredients because Nicole uses like coconut oil.
Yeah, he doesn't like coconut oil, but in place of coconut oil, I always use butter.
You know what is so good with coconut butter? Like if you don't have a barbecue pit and you fry your hamburgers in a frying pan, coconut butter hamburgers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good.
I use it for everything.
So good.
For
I need
internal
some for
use
my
and
foot.
external use.
My foot itches again.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, not pornographic sounds. Oh, I'm not ready for it today.
Oh. Let's say hi to all of our friends. See
No
who's
worries.
here.
We've got 14 people.
We've got
here.
all 14 people here
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. So they're all here now.
Can you wait a minute? Come up here then.
I also told him that he needs to maybe take some, because he sometimes eats a bit late.
Mhm.
So then he's got to sit up late. So as soon as he hears the gurgle of his stomach, then he can go to sleep. And I said to him, you should get some digestive enzymes because they help me with if I've got bad heartburn and I take some digestive enzymes, then it helps get everything moving and all that sort of stuff. So
I just force belch until the pain goes away.
Well, see, because going into menopause, everything's loosened up because we have all the hormones that keep everything in tight. And so when we don't have that hormone anymore, things start to loosen up. So most common things are high incidence of heartburn, snoring, incontinence will start to rear its ugly head as well. All those sort of things can happen. So
you get the farts first before you get incontinence, I think. There's a warning, you know.
So basically, in your 40s leading up, like while you're in perimenopause, you really should be doing a lot of core and strengthening of your body, and pelvic floor and all that sort of stuff is a really good time to focus on it.
Shoulders are very important.
Yeah, anywhere where you've got
your shoulders.
Like you've just got to really focus on that, and that can help you go through everything. But with reflux, because if you burp, it can actually make you vomit, which then can cause problems for your esophagus if you've got it coming up into your throat all the time. And because our symptoms are a lot different than what men have, we can't always do what a man can do. So you can burp and get rid of that gas and get rid of that reflux and all the rest of it, whereas we have the opposite problem. We burp, we get vomit or acid in our throat, then causes problem for the esophagus, and long-term esophagus abuse by stomach acid causes holes, and therefore you end up with more damage and can end up with cancer and stuff like that because of the inflamed area. So the doctors actually recommend that you don't do any of that, that you try and do everything as naturally as you can, and worst case scenario, take some antacids because they aren't good for you.
Being natural?
Yeah, but for women, because everything loosens up, all our sphincters and everything that we have throughout our body also become that's the technical name for them. That we have quite a number of sphincters through our bodies.
I thought your sphincter was your butthole.
It is one of them.
It is one of them. Yeah.
Yes, it is one of them.
They're all sphincters?
It's just a tube of muscle that tightens up some part of,
well, I only have that in some places.
That's all it is.
So we have the opposite problem of those becoming loose because we don't have the estrogen and everything going through our bodies to keep everything firm and tight. That's why women's bodies start heading south, because as we get to menopause, because we don't have those. No, we don't have those hormones to hold everything. So we get jowls, we get turkey wobbles, our boobs start going south, our butt starts heading to our ankle,
Waddles.
and all the things. So
What is
it
this?
is all
Was that Ally McBeal? Did you ever watch Ally McBeal?
on and
The
off.
guy who
not-
liked to touch waddles. He was
Yeah.
touch a waddle.
Yeah. So there's all those sort of things that happen to a woman that don't necessarily happen to a man.
No, what happens
so-
to us, gentlemen, is your asshole turns itself inside out first.
That would be hemorrhoids.
That's the first thing, okay? That's the most important thing, and the first thing, and the last thing.
So
I
yeah.
can't think of anything worse, actually. But let me tell you about this oil. The shit. And wet wipes and the oil, the good oil. It's called like hemorrhoidal oil from the natural oil people or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's great. I hear they make something for athlete's foot too, so I might be looking at that soon.
Yes, that is true, Christina. There is a sphincter right above the stomach, and it keeps the food in the stomach and not in the throat.
Yeah.
Everybody has that. So
And when you get acid reflux, that's stomach acid coming through that,
yeah,
going the wrong way
Through my sphincter?
back into your throat.
into your
Through my
trachea and all that.
sphincter and straight into my throat. You guys learn the things you learn after a glass of wine. I mean, on KuKi Sprints.
Well, and alcohol can change how well that sphincter works too, which is why if you've had some alcohol, men and women can experience more acid reflux because alcohol changes how responsive that sphincter is.
Yeah. It
Nicotine
loosens it up.
also
It's
affects
fun.
your acid reflux.
So I've never had acid reflux except when I was pregnant, and that's only because you've got a baby pushing everything up into your throat anyway.
Yeah, that's rude.
So that's the only time I ever had acid reflux in my life. It wasn't until I went into menopause and I stopped producing all the chemicals and hormones that I needed that I started experiencing it more. But again, I can control it with food by eating like a senior citizen at 5 o'clock in the afternoon and making sure I don't go to bed within that 4 hour window.
Did you have your calcium tablets?
No, I don't have my calcium tablets. My bone density is fine right now.
Calcium, potassium, vitamin.
Your minerals, yes, they're good for you. Yeah, what else helps though? One of the things you can do that actually exercises a lot of what women experience in the throat, the neck, and the diaphragm is if you're doing singing. They found that people that do more singing have fewer of those.
My neighbors do not want to hear this white girl singing because, she's tone deaf.
That's all right. It's just
It's good for you though. It's good for your lungs too.
People egging my house if I started singing. Rotten tomatoes would be thrown.
It's okay if you're in the shower.
Yeah.
Even if they make it through the wall, you're in the shower.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but that actually exercises all the stuff that's going flabby that gives you acid reflux, and it keeps your throat tight so you don't get the waddles, and it helps with your diaphragm. So like they did studies comparing women in choirs and not in choirs in all age groups, and if you are doing sustained singing, it really does make a difference. And it doesn't have to be in a choir. You can just be singing along to your favorite songs in the car or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. And the looks I get at traffic lights.
Dude, what you got to do is when you pull up to the traffic light, you got to grab the oh shit bar and then make eye contact with the person next to you and sing at them.
Yes.
The fucking creeps around here probably
It's the
jump out of their
best
car
on the
and jump
highway.
in my car.
It's the best on the highway because you're like passing them and there's nothing they can do except for just watch you.
Yeah.
Try it. It'll give you a kick. Try to hold your laughter in until you're past them and they can't see you laughing.
No, I have better ways of I race people at the traffic lights because they see a girl.
Well, you should race them and sing at them while you do it.
Yes.
You could sing
And
something
I love
like
it.
really appropriate, like
Hearing
"We
King
are the champions."
Kingaroy, there's 3 sets of traffic lights, and every time without fail, when I pull up at the traffic lights in my Subaru, the guys in their V8 Utes are like beside me, and I just look at them and I just hold the steering wheel and smile because I just put my foot down and quick shift and all the things like a little racing girl that I am, and I'm like, pew! And I'm like,
I want to race you with my new truck. It's got sport mode. I'm put it in sport mode.
yeah, I have a Subaru WRX. They were built for rally cars, dude. Like,
Yeah, but
people try to lose it.
I think it might be a fair match. It's new.
Mm,
It's got sports mode. I'm a Virgo.
mhm. So am I.
The only thing
I have
that's
a
going to fuck me
turbo.
up is driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, wrong side, over here.
Definitely going to hit a fucking kangaroo.
And a whole lot of other stuff.
And it's an
But
American car,
what's
so it'll
even
probably
better
just
is that
blow
the
up
lights,
when I hit
the
the
lights,
kangaroo.
the lights don't all go green. So I take them. I start from the first light, and then they come up really sheepishly with their head down. That's right. You shame. You're shame. Because
And
you just got beat by
that's what
girls.
you should sing at them. Shame, shame, shame. But you have to grab the oh shit bar while you do it. And make eye contact.
Well,
I don't know what
probably
that thing's really called. I've always just called it the
It's
oh
just
shit bar.
it is the oh shit. We call it the oh shit one as well.
Do you call it the oh shit too? Because that's the only time you need it. What else?
Well,
is
that's
it
it.
for?
All that ever comes out of your mouth when you grab it. Oh shit!
Also comes out sometimes. Sometimes
true.
fuck.
When I
Sometimes
was teaching,
hi. Which is embarrassing if you don't.
when I was teaching Savannah to drive in her car, I wear long skirts all the time and they're quite slippery. And she'd go around the corner when she first started learning to drive. She'd go around the corner so flipping fast that I'd be like pressed up against the passenger window because she's gone around the corner, and I'd just slide, or she'd slam the brake on, and then I'd slide in my seatbelt, and I'd have to pull myself back up. I'm like, sweetheart, we do not go around corners at 45 kilometers an hour. This is not how we take corners unless we're racing. And you're not racing, you're learning. And can we please be a little bit more gentler on the brakes so I don't go in my seat like a fucking slip and slide?
Oh, you'd love the new cars, because the new cars will tell you on your app when you get home.
Yeah.
You should try braking before the light.
But then the bitch told her sister, oh, you're going to hate getting taught by mum because she's so jumpy. And then about 4 or 5 lessons into Neralee's driving experience, she goes, I don't know what Savannah was talking about. You haven't jumped once. I said, that's because your sister tries to fucking kill me every time I get in the car. Like,
It didn't even occur to her that it could have been her.
no,
scaring
it
you.
didn't. That's the Libran in her. Denial.
I'm the worst passenger driver. Like, I won't tell you where to go. Well, I probably will tell you where to go if I know
Yeah.
the place better than you. But
Yeah.
The worst part is I'm constantly on the edge of my seat. Like, if I'm not driving, I'm constantly on the edge of my seat.
I am
Especially if you're not a
freak.
person who checks your blind spots. If you're not like
Oh,
before
Savannah
you
is
take
like
a turn,
that.
before you change lanes.
Nerale gets into the car with her after she gets her peas. She walks inside. She waits for Savannah to leave. Then she says to me, fuck, I was scared. And I'm like, I told you it wasn't me. Because Nerale is a very good driver. She's a very observant driver, and she's very on it. Like, she's got quick reflexes. Whereas in comparison, sorry to all the stoners out there, Savannah's like a stoner when she's driving. I'm like, eyes front, look over your shoulder. What are you doing? The mirrors are there for a reason.
What are you doing, man? I'm waiting for the stop sign to turn green.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is. I mean, bless a little soul, but fuck.
Because the only time I ever ran a red light, it was because I was stoned. That's the only bad thing I've ever done, stoned driving.
Yeah.
And it's
But the
because I stopped and looked both ways and treated it like a stop sign. And it was like, oh, wait.
The best one though, while I was teaching Savannah, we were driving along and it had been raining a couple of days beforehand. So out the back, I was taking her out the back onto dirt roads and stuff like that because there's nothing like, you can put your life in the hands of the gods. But we're driving along and I seen this cluster of birds. They flew off, and then there was this lone magpie on the side of the road having a drink out of the puddle. She hits the puddle, and I'm thinking, oh, she's going to hit this bird, right? And because she hadn't hit anything, I thought, oh, this is probably going to freak her out. No. She hits the puddle, and the puddle took the bird out, and the bird like tumbled and then stood back up and sort of looked. This all played side mirror. I was absolutely pissing myself laughing. She's going, what's wrong? I'm like, you just took the bird out with a puddle and it's given you the death stare. So don't walk this street because that motherfucker's going to remember you. That motherfucker's going to remember your face because magpies have facial recognition.
Birds do that.
It's going to take you out. And she's like, oh my God. And it's going to tell every other magpie in Kingaroy, and you're done. That was the best day. I've never laughed so hard in all my life at something stupid she'd done.
Well, you can tell her next time you see her that I said, she's a shitty driver because she should have hit the bird.
She did a pretty good job of dousing the thing. I think it was waterlogged.
Your description reminded me exactly of the one time that me and KuKi hit the deer. We just barely bumped a tip with the right corner of the car, and he spun like a top into the bush. And it was like 2 miles down the road. I looked at KuKi and I was like, I think we said it at the same time. Did we just hit a deer? We were in trouble when we got home. We
had a kangaroo slam into us like how Rippy did in that movie out at Roma. And it slammed into the side of our car. And Savannah was asleep in the back and ended up biting her tongue because it was on her side. But when we got out, the tail mark was like this. Like it was huge, the fucking thing that hit us.
Kangaroos have tails like anacondas, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Because they get back on them. They when they fight, they actually lean back on their tails.
Yeah, I've seen them box a couple Australians actually.
Yeah, I've sent a couple of good videos around to Coda.
What's it called?
The box.
Pivot.
Box. I don't know what that is.
It's called the stance when you're hopping back and forth on the legs. Boxing stance.
I can't think what it's called. No.
There's a name for it.
Yeah.
It's probably something stance.
Yeah, something.
Could be.
But yeah, some of the videos. The dog one's the best one where
when he's holding the dog like this and the dog is like helpless. Dude, I've never seen a dog so helpless. The dog was like, fuck, I'm gonna die.
The kangaroo had it around the neck and the guy's gone up and the kangaroo's had a go at the guy for trying to take the dog off him.
Mm-hmm.
And
the dude just punches the kangaroo right in the face. And the kangaroo's like, what? Comes right back at him. It's crazy. They're crazy creatures. I need to meet a kangaroo. I'm pretty sure they're all Virgos.
Yeah. But
there's probably the occasional dumb Libra.
I won't tell Savannah you said that.
I mean, she's driving. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, if you could call it that, I don't think it is actually driving. Like, she concerns me a lot.
Hey, I don't know what you're doing, but can you pull over because I'm getting out?
I'll drive.
Did you ever text you back?
No, not yet. She should be soon.
Savannah, are you watching?
I'll send her another
Meryl,
message.
are you watching?
I
hope so. Every time we say that, I hope Meryl's watching. I hope she's at home like, yeah, I'm watching. Fuck you.
Next retreat I go to. What the fuck, Nicole? What are you doing? Well, don't be a see you next
You
Tuesday.
should
And
wear the "Are you watching Meryl"
want to.
t-shirt to the retreat.
I want to. That's why I said I need these so I can go to the retreat. Because everybody that I know at the retreats that I socialize with know about Are You Watching Meryl, because they all seen that stream and
They
subsequently
didn't see me on my carpet, like beating on the floor. I was dying because I could see your face, even though
Yeah,
no
I
one
know.
else could.
And no one else could see my
And
face.
you were pissed.
Oh.
Oh my god! I looked at the TV and it was like, "Oh, Meryl, you fucked up."
And notice I didn't swear. See, if I don't swear at you,
that's how you know she's mad. I mean,
If I
unless she
don't-
comes to C-bomb, then she's really mad.
yeah,
Or
well,
Missy. Look
it's
here,
more
you
Missy.
Missy C-bomb.
Listen here, you skanky little toad.
I like that one. I'm going to use that on the next warty person I have to say that to.
Oh dear me.
Oh yeah, we were going to say hi to everybody. Hi, guys. Melissa's here. Hi, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Man, so glad you're here. Oh, look, we were just letting everybody catch up the comments. We didn't have to go an hour. That's what it was. Melissa. Christina, thank you for fixing the playlist on such short notice. The best assistance. I showed Nicole the thing that we discovered when we were hanging out for the future things on the
future things.
future things. So cool. Now we just have to figure out where to print the damn thing. Melissa's saying hi to Christina. You guys remember to do all the things, all of these things. Click the like button. Get on the playlist. Subscribe to me and everybody in the description. If you do, something good will happen.
You get more of us.
Yeah, you get more of us. More is more. More is so much more.
Yeah.
But most importantly, Anna still didn't say what she had for dinner. I didn't call her, but I called her out when I seen her on sprints.
And she didn't say anything. Yeah.
She didn't answer me. I'm gonna call her now.
Yeah.
It's like
She said she was done with school after.
did you ring Domino's?
No, and Jean reminded me. But what happened was I was on my way to work, and then I got off, and I'm off tomorrow too. I need to ring Domino's. Damn it. And Jean even reminded me I was up and on my way to work. I should have called him right that second. But then TJ texted me and was like, I don't think I'm going to need you today. And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to check my messages real quick. I'm going to get 30 minutes. It wasn't about the 30 minutes, but I did want to check my messages. And it was a good thing I did, because there was like 3 people interested in jobs.
Nice.
Yeah. So. Hey, but the point of the Anna story, you guys, is if you eat something, either don't tell us or tell us all of it. All the details. All of them. What's it cooked in? Where'd you get the recipe? What shelf do you keep that book on? No, just kidding. Not that much. But tell us what you ate, or I'm going to ask you. And if you don't tell me after I ask you, I'm going to call you the next day. Maybe. I might forget. I'll definitely call you out on the next stream that I see you on.
Yeah.
So the other Melissa.
Won't forget. You really will not forget.
I used to call her out every day. Hey, listen, Melissa, I'm still waiting to know what you ate last night. Oh, goodness. There is the playlist, you guys. Please be on the playlist, because what else are you gonna do? It's YouTube. You gotta be on the sprints. You gotta sprint. You gotta run. Don't run. Read.
Mm.
or do chores or work or don't run if you don't
Don't
have
run.
to. Wait for next month.
Yeah, next month is exercise month.
Next
so
month
like,
we're gonna run.
yeah.
I'm gonna have running sprints.
Um,
And I'm gonna
Yeah,
play
you'll be on your own for that.
what's
Just
his
saying.
name from Forrest Gump in the background when I do.
Run,
Shrimp on a-
Forrest,
Shrimp on a
run.
stick, shrimp gumbo, sauteed shrimp, baked shrimp. I love him. Hello. Did we ever get SN12's name?
No.
Hello. SN12. Or is it S12? S12. That's a hard consonant jam.
Could be snit.
Could be snit.
Mm.
No, wait. How does a 2 make a T?
I don't know. It starts with T. I was
It
just
does
throwing
start
some-
with T. I didn't
I'm
think
just
about
I'm just throwing some shit out there, mate. Like, what do you want? It's entertainment.
If you'd like to share your name, SN12, we like to learn those.
SN.
Christina said SN said call him SN.
Okay.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, welcome in, SN. That rhymes.
Mhm.
And we're glad you're here. Tell us what you're up to. Hello to SN. Hello to everyone. Hello, Glinda. Hello, Chris. And the people he's with, if it's Jamie. Hello to Jamie. Is this supposed to be how we
Hi, Chris.
It's Jamie.
Chris, you never answered me about the books. What was it the other day? And Chris was like, I need a book that something. And I was like, have you read this or this? Or maybe it was a movie. No, I don't remember, Chris, and it's all your fault. Hello again to Glinda Christina. You guys are one now. Glinda Christina. Woot! We're so smooth. We are so smooth.
I'd have to agree with that.
I kind of thought you were gonna pop in here, and bring some tejas to the screen. Some fire ants. Bring some fire ants in.
Oh, that reminds me. I drove past a sign the other day down at Peachester, which is like a lot of racehorses are stabled there, and they've found fire ants there. Not good.
Fire ants are the worst. You gotta pop those bites and drain them, and then put baking soda on them, and then kill the whole nest. You have to go put the hose in the anthill until there is no anthill.
I like the method where you pour molten silver into it and you make a cast of their nest.
Let me get your sleepies and I'll let you go.
But it takes a lot of silver, unfortunately.
I was gonna say that sounds like it'd take a lot of silver.
There's an artist that does that.
Okay.
And it's really cool. And it turned into science after a while because you can't really see the shape of those nests otherwise. It creates this cast. It's cheaper with aluminum, but
yeah.
He started out doing it with silver and making it, beautiful as kind of a public art thing about how cool nature is and stuff. But they're really neat looking. And it kills all the ants because they don't live in molten metal. So
no, I don't expect many people.
I don't think anything does.
Yeah, like as far as molten anything goes.
You've seen the Temple of Doom, right?
You've read history books about, medieval shit where they did.
And mystery novels where they use that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Temple
Savannah
of Doom
said.
is the best one.
Savannah said.
Okay.
I'll
get that address from you later.
Yeah.
You didn't look at me. I'll get that address for you later.
Oh, sorry. I'm replying to her. This is why I don't get on my phone.
At 40?
I'm sorry that you have problems with winking.
I tried to wink, and Henry was like, everything's connected, Nicole. She doesn't believe me.
No, I don't.
Send you a picture. Well, we haven't lost anybody yet. In my head all day. KuKi. Me and Nicole were singing backstage. We're like,
well, Coda's a better dancer than me.
all of
So.
your friends. Yeah, it's that was.
You know why she said yes? You know why she said yes, don't you? Because she'll
So she
open
can
it.
Look through the box.
Yeah, she'll open it. Go, oh, your books have arrived. Oh, what can I keep?
All of them except for this one. Just kidding. Samantha, we know your library is at Mom's house.
Well, she's got part. I have libraries everywhere because her library is also my library.
And part of your library is here, but not for long.
It's starting to move. Yeah.
Such a big difference, though, actually. 3 hours outside of town. I just want to be like, hey, Australian delivery guy. It's not that bad, bro. Turn the radio on.
Well, for me to go to Brisbane and back, it costs $70.
70 bones?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cheaper if you hit 70 kangaroos.
No.
I was just trying to make a bone joke, you know it.
Yeah, my car will be bones for sure because there'll be no panels left.
Your
on
car
it.
will be boned.
Yeah, fully. It's been bent over and given the royal
Bone.
treatment.
Totally boned. Just a kiwi. Where are you?
We were talking about duck way too much today, so I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Duck Hunt was a fun game.
Was the duck fat for the potatoes? Yes. Of course.
Yeah, everybody born before 2000 is like, what? Or I mean after. Whatever I meant. You guys know, or you don't.
Duck Hunt, is that with the gun?
Yeah, that was the original.
Yeah.
You could cheat.
They
your gun right up against the TV. Every bag.
The original Duck Hunt was in Sideshow Alley at all your games, you know, like your county fairs and shit, where they had the ducks going across and you got the rifle and you had to shoot them.
Yeah, that's more fun.
It is more fun
because you can potentially accidentally hit a carny.
Mm.
Just kidding. It's not fun. It's not nice either. Coda, drink more wine.
I was going to say, if I had have pointed a gun at anybody, my dad would have smacked me right up the back of the head with the butt of the gun.
Oh, you don't point it at him. It's supposed to be an accident, Nicole.
I'm far too
to drop
aggressive
it
for that.
strategically, not non-strategically. Drop just accidents. Oh goodness. This was a great idea for me to take over this. Welcome, Kiani Lebios. Stevie says hello, KuKi fam. I think that's us.
Yeah.
I am blobbing out for a bit.
Blobbing out means sloughing it, sitting down, doing nothing.
Slothing.
Chilling.
Relaxing.
Yeah.
That one I understood, even though
Yeah.
I might not have, but it was
Yeah.
very descriptive, like I told you. That's so cool. I was like, because the last couple times she's tried to explain an Australian slang to me, I've been like, I got it, before she can get it out of her mouth. And she's like, you got it? And I was like, yeah. It's like, I can almost always get it now that I know the lingo, because all of your slang words are very descriptive. They always describe exactly what's going on, or they're incredibly short and don't describe. So it's one extreme or the other, you know. It's like
there's no in between.
Very descriptive, or it's a Ute. What's a Ute?
It's a
here,
utility.
it's an Indian, or it was. But no, there is a utility. Not a
Yeah.
utility belt, you ask? No, not
No.
that kind of utility. The thing that goes in the utility belt? No, not even your special utility belt. It's actually a truck.
It's a car
But a truck
with a tray.
is a semi.
Yep.
See,
Lovely.
come to me for all your Australian disciples.
I just read Australian
Sorry.
murder mysteries.
Yeah.
So eventually I
That
get
would
most of
help
them
too.
from those. Yeah.
You have to.
It's like I learned my Australian vocabulary while I'm solving crimes. So
We'll have to read Les Norton, the Les Norton series. I forget who is that. Who wrote it? I can't remember.
or
Les.
like
Les.
like Les.
Les, like Les next door.
Yeah, is that the
Les?
author? Is that the
I'm just trying to think because it's no, Robert G. Barrett is the author and Les Norton is his character.
okay.
And
Oh.
yeah.
Because I can be watching for
I was
them.
like, it's Les's orientation.
No. No, Robert G. Barrett. I couldn't remember the name of the author. Robert G. Barrett. They're really good.
Okay.
I have not read them, but Brendan has been on my ass to read them for years.
Send me a link. Just look it up later.
Yeah, I'll put it in the back of studio.
We
now.
need to rewatch Rippy and make Jamie watch it.
G'day, Skip.
Good
And I'm pretty sure
That was in there, and no one else in around the world, unless they're watching it with an Aussie and an older Aussie at that, would get that with a Gen Xer. They'd have to be watching it with a Gen Xer.
I've heard Good Day Skip before, but it must have been something Australian or a commercial for something Australian.
Yeah,
Maybe an old Foster's commercial.
I mean, most people. Have heard
Dude,
of
Megan
Skippy.
was drinking Foster's the other day, and she was like, "You should ask Nicole if this is what they drink over there." And I think it's just.
No,
I'll
that's what we
ask
give
her.
the tourists. That's what we give the tourists.
That's
We keep the
best
good
answer.
shit for
I
ourselves.
can't even wait to tell her that. Wait, where's my phone?
Foster's is crap. Like it is the junk beer of like no.
Oh
one
no,
drinks
wait.
it.
Actually, wait. Let me switch devices because you should tell her. Foster's is crap, and we give that to the tourists. I'll tell you when I'm ready. Hold on, let me get.
I think it. I actually don't know if it is even sold here in Australia anymore. I think it is just purely an export because it was big in the 80s, along with.
She was so proud. She was like, "I'm telling you, I'm drinking Foster's."
Yeah, most Aussie guys that I know drink VB, which is Victorian Bitter, or 4X, which is made in Queensland. And there used to be
4X?
KB. Yeah, 4X.
That's extra X, man.
that's 4X.
It's a whole X
so-
of extra X.
Yeah.
I wonder if 4X happened after the Terry Pratchett book, in which the land that's not Australia but is vaguely Australian is called 4X. Because if the beverage came after the book,
It's named after your beer.
then
It's like idiocracy.
it may be a reference
No.
to Terry Pratchett.
The 4X brand was launched in 1924 by Castlemaine Brewers, named
so
after
she
a
is
town.
referencing them. Yeah.
Yeah, it is named after the town of Castlemaine, Victoria, a company founded in 1857. But the 4X brand is now predominantly made here in Queensland.
That's the 18 whatever beer was better.
It might be. But you guys need to read The Last Continent by Terry Pratchett.
Is it a standalone?
It's in the Discworld series, but the Discworld series being 41 things, it's subdivided into sub-series, and quite a few of them you can read by themselves and not really be missing anything.
Yeah, but
And that one, especially, you're gonna get yeah.
What did you just say?
I said, but Nicole and I won't do that. We'll read them in publication order anyway.
Yeah. Why are
Yeah.
you swearing at us, Jamie? Why are you doing that?
Well, I'm happy to read the series with you,
I
but
think it's on the series, the serious list.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure it is too.
it's been
So,
added by now.
4X beer is 140 years old.
Nice.
Okay, are you
Yeah.
ready to tell Megan the thing?
Oh, Foster's.
Wait.
Hey, Megan, how you going? Just wanted to let you know that Foster's beer is crap, and that's what we give to our tourists. This is not the beer that normal Australians drink.
All right, I stopped it already.
It's fine. So this is not what normal Australians drink. We either drink VB, which is Victorian bitter, or 4X, and then there's the other beers that are like imports and stuff like that. But I think we purely export Foster's. It's not a drink that we drink here. It's not good. Not good, and no.
That was VB, not ED. Let's see if she responds. If she does, I'll ask her if she wants to glass.
Did it record okay?
Oh, I don't know. I
'Cause
don't
you
think I
might
have
have
my thumb over the hole.
I was going to say, because you
Let's
might
see.
have had your thumb over the hole.
Hey Megan, how you going? Just want to let you know that.
Oh, it's on 2 times speed. Hold on, guys. I don't think anybody except for me can understand Nicole at 2 times speed. Every time I play it out loud and my friends are here, they're like, "Fuck, she say?" Well, she said a lot of things. What part?
Hey Megan, how you going? Just wanted to let you know that
Sounds
Foster's
good.
beer is crap, and that's what we give to our tourists.
That's what we give to our tourists, except for we ship it all out. We're like, here, tourists, but take it off land.
Yeah.
I think there are some pubs that still sell it, like in your tourist hotspots and
Foster's.
stuff.
Yeah.
But Foster's is crap. It's the
Foster's.
worst beer.
Crikey,
Oh.
that shit's bad.
Savannah says, Coolio, say hi for me.
Hello, Savannah. Did I read all this? I haven't yet. Sorry, Jess, it's taking so long to read your comment about blobbing out for a bit. We learned some things. And then thinking about getting dinner on duck breast with duck fat potatoes, and I'll be right over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aldi sells duck fat potatoes, like half potatoes, and you just put it. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. They're so not good for you, but they're so good.
They sell already cooked.
No, yeah. Oh no, I think they're partially cooked, but then they've like covered them in duck fat, so when you put them in to it just
Sounds good.
yeah, they're almost glazed with duck fat. When you pull it out, like you can see it's covered in fat, but they're
Not the first one.
so cool. Coda, stop it. Let me just compose myself. Grab your ebooks, water, and your meds. Thanks for capitalizing. Cozy blanket or a fan. Nimbus, I need my fan. He's my fan. He's my number one fan. Your favorite reading buddy, Nimbus. Paging
And
Nimbus.
positive attitude. Ooh. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's it's definitely not Indy or Reebok. Or that's me. But I have to hold that one up by myself. It's time to get kooky, you guys. Hello to Jessica. It's a dancing lady. I thought it was a rooster. I thought it was a cock. I was like, Glenda, why are you throwing cocks? From far away, it looks, like it could be anything. Oh, look, you say cock and you gain 3 people. Olivia's the next stop on the KuKi train, you guys, arriving at 5 a.m. EDT. And there's the link, which will probably put you on the playlist also.
Mm-hmm.
I do have the Jesus juice. You know, I can't late night it without some Jesus juice. I mean, I probably could, but
Yeah.
stay a little longer with the Jesus juice, at least until I break into the candy.
Yeah. And and acquire a cat in the lap.
Mm-hmm.
Nimbus,
Hey.
you have to sit back here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he heard me, and now he's gonna. Oh, what are you doing? Now he's gonna flop. He's gonna do the flop.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a bunny? Oh, a cute little bunny. Oh, bunny. Little bunny. You're so handsome. Oh. He like turns on cue.
Mm-hmm.
Christina says, "Hi, Nicole." Just like that. And Glenda says, "Hello, Nicole." Just like that. And Kelly said, "Can't seem to get off this train."
Mm-hmm.
It's you're strapped in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the carnival ride.
Mm-hmm.
That is why there are beautiful sleeper cars, Kelly. That's right.
Because you can get on the train, but you can never leave.
Yeah.
Train sleeper cars. They're very
Reminds
comfortable.
me of a Eagles song. Hotel California.
Yes.
Welcome to
We'll
the
let you know when it's over.
train.
Yeah.
Kiani's phone went flat. So hello, Kiani, if you're in the comments.
Hello, Kiwi.
It's come back. Sorry, my phone died. I couldn't charge it. I'm happy to take over again if need be.
Oh,
But I said,
mean,
it's all good.
you're welcome to
Just come and hang out.
come hang
Yeah.
out. That's cool too. Either whatever you want to do, babe. It's up to you. Let us know.
We'll never do a sprint the
We're
rest
just
of
here
the
to support.
hours, but that's okay. Because last few times we've been this part of the day, we didn't get many sprints anyway, because there's just something about the time of
too
day.
much.
It doesn't matter who it is. Yeah.
It's Dakota talks too much even in the comments.
Yeah, because Cody can't shut up.
Well, no, and even when
Matt,
it's just
I'll tell you.
when it's Kiani and me and Jess between us that are handling this part of
Oh,
the
yeah.
day.
Nicole and I watched that. We were talking to each other in back of house and watching you guys at the same time. And Nicole's like, "Did Kiani just talk for 2.5 hours?" I was like, "Yeah." Has it been 2.5 hours? We're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I win."
Mhm.
But it's sort of like everybody's been reading full on all day, like especially Northern Hemisphere people have been reading full on all day. So it's like the casual hour. It's
Yeah.
like happy hour.
It's the Southern Hemisphere peeps are like, it's early. They're just
Yeah,
waking
it's
up.
not really
Haven't
time to
had a
settle
coffee
into
yet.
the book quite yet. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
and
already
for,
McDonald's like,
yeah, for
But
us
I
it's
don't need through.
it's the afternoon. We're just getting home from work, so we're blobbing out, chilling, sloughing, whatever the case may be. And yeah, and it's coming up to happy hour. So really it should be called happy hour.
Yeah.
Happy
And it's
sprint
kind
or
of what it
something.
ends up being. Like I've guessed it on quite a few different ones that are around the same time now. And it doesn't change that much just with having somebody else running them. Nobody's quite in that mode of just wanting to do sprints in 15 minutes and sprints, and it never actually works that way.
Jamie, I said we were going to go straight to sprint, and we are.
Yeah.
An hour ago.
I can tell.
Turn the timer on.
Lies, oh lies.
I'm just comfy and cozy.
That's good.
Casey's here. Hello, Casey. Welcome in. What are you up to? What time is it where you're at? Yes. Sleeper cars.
And see, and also around this time too, we start getting our UK peeps that are just waking up, so they're not ready to read just yet either. So yeah, it's just that.
Yeah, so it's just this weird 2 hours or so. Yeah.
Mm,
Dee should be in the
It's
comments.
like from midnight our time till about 3:00 in the morning.
mm.
Mhm. Yeah.
Gosh.
3:00 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get it for you.
What are you getting?
The link. She goes, "Oh, can I have the link to join?" I'm like, "Yeah." hang
It's
on."
in the. Oh, do you not have the spreadsheet?
I don't think she can open too much up.
I'm like, I did
Right.
put it on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, I
Turns out
joined through the spreadsheet, so it is on there.
The spreadsheet
Yeah.
went from it's a boy to it's a girl, just like that.
Yeah.
Because Kiani's blue. And I'm Anyhow, hi Casey, how's it going? Reading Love Lettering by Kate Claiborne.
Mhm.
Hi Kelly and Glinda and Christine.
Why can't you say her name? Kelly.
Kelly says, I'm gonna grab some of my son's birthday cake, a literal midnight snack. You know what? That's funny because I was gonna go see if that chocolate zucchini bread is still alive.
No. Not until the end of the sprints.
It might be
Last
the last
time-
to eat it.
Last time you had it, you didn't come back.
I don't know what to tell you. It was delicious. It's got chocolate chips in it. Oh, it's so good. Zucchini bread is the best, but chocolate zucchini bread is stupid good.
I
It's
make
like
a
zucchini cake is better.
chocolate. I make a chocolate zucchini cake, and then on top I put crushed nuts and chocolate chips. And oh my god!
Well,
it's
I'm
so
all
good.
down for crushing. Well, I'm all down for nuts. I don't know. They need to be crushed.
The
But-
one my grandma made, it's chocolate cake, a zucchini chocolate cake with chocolate chips, and
Mhm.
then this sort of fudgy ganache on top.
Mhm.
Gosh.
Yeah. So it's like
True.
triple chocolate zucchini
Yum.
chocolate cake.
Oh, it's ganache chocolate.
Ganache is it's like fudgy chocolate. that
Chocolate.
goes-
Yeah, it's chocolate that. Yeah, it'd be close to almost like think of your really fudgy brownies that you get where they're a bit gooey on the inside. That's sort of the
Only
consistency.
brownies.
Yeah,
If
but
you're making cake
it-
brownies,
it's
I don't want them.
It's
it's-
set up, but it's not hard. It's not like
Yeah.
a hard shell, but it's not like liquid.
you usually mix like cream and
Mhm.
some sort of like butter and cream into
Yeah.
it, and then it makes it almost like a thick sauce,
That
chocolate
sounds
sauce.
delicious.
It's really good.
But I don't like
Especially
cake.
on chocolate zucchini cake with chocolate chips.
But I don't eat cake. So,
It's chocolate zucchini bread. Just think of it
Olay.
as bread.
hello, hello.
I'm alive.
We thought you might have gone for a canoe
Hello.
trip.
I wish.
Mm.
We were like, oh, the sailboat picked her up.
Mhm. Not the Mexican one either.
Chaos down here. Although it stopped raining today.
Not the
Well,
not the one headed to the North Sea either.
For now.
Or we would have stole you from it and put you in a white van.
White bands are good here, remember?
I know.
We had really high winds last night. So they were really
Yeah.
forceful. So there was shit everywhere.
Well, you can't blame Colorado for high winds because you're too far away.
Yeah.
Kelly is gonna grab.
Hello.
Oh, I already read this one. Listen, I don't like cake. I can't have
Also gotta start talking about
zucchini
cake.
bread.
Yes.
I don't like cake either.
I'm not a cake.
I'm not a huge cake fan either.
I will eat like a
Especially if it has
cheesecake
frosting on it.
or
Yes.
ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
But
But
that's not cake, that's ice cream.
yeah. So, but it's called ice cream cake because it looks like a
Mm.
cake. But
Yeah.
that's what I usually get for my birthday.
And
The
it's
ice
like-
cream cake for Woolies that has all the Freddo frogs in it.
the only cake that
know
I
those
like
guys.
is the chocolate
You
mud
do know
cake.
the cakes?
No, I know the Freddos.
Ah,
Yeah, I
Especially
sent
the
a
strawberry
I
one.
sent a bunch of Freddos over.
I like the strawberry.
So I like the chocolate mud cake from Woolies.
Do you know
From
what? So do
Woolies?
I. That's probably the only cake I can eat.
You have
the
a sorting
chocolate mud
of
Cake.
Yeah, Woolies, Woolworths. Shopping's
Oh,
out.
they said
Shopping.
loins.
No, Woolies.
I was like, loins? That's weird.
Woolies.
You're going deaf in your old age, dude. You're going to be that old
Okay.
dude. Go,
I should
What?
probably shove this in. I should probably shove it in harder.
shove it
Around
in
his
harder.
ear trumpet.
Ah,
Now, there's a statement. Shove it in harder.
I can hear you.
Okay, now good.
Jesus.
I did not say loins.
Mhm. Sure. You didn't say Remy.
Sarah says cake is the best. The frosting is the best part. You're all weirdos.
Do you know what though? That's right. The frosting is the best part of the cake.
Yeah.
I eat the frosting and leave the cake.
Yes.
I don't like. That's why I don't eat cake. Is because of the frosting.
I take the
Oh.
corner pieces because it's mostly frosting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the frosting's the worst.
So then
part.
I get the frosting and I don't have to leave quite so much cake behind for
If
people to
it's
look
not
at me.
cream cheese frosting, it's get it out. Get out.
I think you'd like ganache. on it.
Yes.
Like
it sounds like
You-
something
Ganache is more like a
You would.
chocolate product.
sounds like
It's not
something
really
I would
frosting.
smash.
yeah. You'd basically go, just give me the bowl.
If you
Fuck
call
the
me
cake.
and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Smashing ganache."
Yes.
Yeah, that totally made me
I
happy.
need to team up with Christina. She can have the cake part and I'll have her frosting and we'll be fine.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Nicole and I will go get bread.
Cream cheese. We'll go and get carrot cake with cream
Go
cheese
get
frosting.
carrot cake.
Or red
That's
velvet.
an
with,
exceptional cake,
cream cheese
actually.
frosting.
I love
Mhm.
carrot cake.
Well, zucchini cake. My zucchini cake is similar to the carrot cake.
Is it
But
like
it's
nice
chocolate.
and crunchy like a carrot cake?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I put nuts in it and stuff like that. So yeah.
Mhm.
As long as there's nuts in it.
Let's
So-
put it this way: my kids refuse to eat anything zucchini, bread, or anything. They ate that chocolate cake for years
Yeah.
before they knew it had zucchini in it. And the only reason they found out it had zucchini is because one of the little shits had a nightmare and got up and seen me making it. Because I used to
Yes.
always make it at night when they were asleep. And they're like, "What are you putting in the cake?" And I just looked at them and went, "Zucchini." Ew, I'm not eating that. I'm like, "Well, Missy, you've been eating it for quite some time now. So you can just
Kids,
take
they're
your
so
little self
silly.
off to bed.
You don't like
You're
chili
fine."
such thing,
Yeah.
kid. You're so
That's
silly.
where
I
you just
remember
say
when my
there's no for me
eldest-
now. Yeah.
My eldest almost dropped me in a pile of shit with my husband. He hates mushrooms with a fucking passion. So much so that when we first got together, I had to put him in time out because he was terrorizing a pizza guy that delivered a pizza with mushrooms on it. Like he's going off his dial. I'm like, "You get out of the fucking bathroom and shut up."
And well, mushrooms are so good, but I do that.
I know
with
they
you.
are, right? But I, for years, have been putting them into our food and he has had no idea.
Yeah, we used to
And
do
then he went to dinner at my eldest daughter's place, and she started putting mushrooms. He's going, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "Putting mushrooms in." And he goes, "No, you don't do that." And she goes, "But Mum does it." "No, she doesn't." And then she thought quick enough and went, "Oh no, she doesn't. That's right, because you don't like mushrooms." Like she quickly thought. I'm like, "Fuck, what are you trying to do to me, girl? Get me in all sorts of shit." Same as he doesn't eat any fiber stuff, and I used to put a soft soluble fiber in our pasta, in our pasta sauce. You sprinkle it through.
I get that.
Yeah.
I used to put
uh,
horny goat weed in Patrick's tea.
So,
There's a
he's like,
horny goatweed beer.
yes, there is.
Yeah.
Hey, do they sell Fosters in the UK?
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah, there you go. It's an export.
That's right.
We
Yeah,
should be
'cause
able to
we
ask
don't drink it here.
UKers soon.
I think
Yeah.
it's one of the only Australian beers they do have, actually.
Hmm.
I think it's the only Australian beer that we have.
Yeah, it probably would be.
It
'Cause we
is
send
Australian
our crap
beer.
overseas and keeping good stuff for ourselves.
Because when I was in the UK, they're like, "Oh, Foster's." I was like, "What's that?"
I just sent a message to Megan because she was drinking it, and I said, "That's crap. We give that to our tourists."
She didn't answer. That's so rude.
Well, she's
Like,
probably
if you want a
asleep, dude.
real Australian beer, you got to go VB or Tooheys.
Yeah,
VD?
Tooheys is
No,
the new
VD, not VD.
VB. Yeah, Tooheys is the other one I was trying to think of. That's the New South Wales beer. VB's Victorian bitter. They're all made by the Castlemaine brewery
You should
system.
see
And the other
see
one
if
that
you can get the Duchess
For
there.
it. Okay.
The Duchess. See if you can get the Duchess.
I don't think we can.
It's a beer. Duchess de Bourgeois. How do you say it? Bourgeois is how it's spelled.
The Great Northern Beer is making a bit of a. It's
Yeah, that's
round.
a-
It's like the light beer option.
Mm.
Like an IPA kind of thing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but if I go out and I'm
IPA
having
is not a
beers, I'm
light
having
beer.
a Corona with lime.
Mhm.
IPA is a beer that tastes like beer. It's not a light beer. It'll also get you drunker.
It's as light as I'm gonna drink. So
Huh? It's what?
when I drink beer, I want it to actually be like substantial. That's what I think of as the light.
I just don't drink beer.
IPA is about as substantial as you can get of a beer. They're usually much stronger than other beers, and they
Okay.
taste like beer. They taste like hops.
They do. They taste like they actually have taste. They taste like stuff. And they don't taste like
favorite.
what you'd imagine piss to taste like.
No, that's
'Cause-
Coors.
Yeah. That's
That's
Coors
BB.
and Bud Light and all
Coors.
like all that.
I'm like, who?
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
Did you say it was Duchess de Bourgeois or something?
Yeah, that's
what
the
did you?
one. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's in a big, like champagne looking bottle.
Yeah.
That's
Beer
good
in
fucking
a
beer.
Pain bottle?
It comes in a big bottle, like a champagne bottle,
It's like a tally.
Oh, okay. Cool.
because you're supposed to pour it into like a goblet and drink it out of a goblet. And you're supposed to drink it at room temperature, just in case y'all didn't know that.
Yeah, that's not going to fly here.
Oh,
No, beer's got to be
better.
ice cold.
It actually
Yeah.
tastes better at room
Yeah.
temperature.
But it won't fly here. The bogans won't drink that shit.
Well, the Bogans can't have any; they can't afford it.
Looks like we can get it at Dan Murphy's.
Oh, go get
Uncle
some.
Dan's.
You should try it at room temperature though, because it's better.
I don't drink beer. I can't. I don't like the
It
taste of
doesn't
beer.
taste like beer. It
Shit,
tastes like
that makes me
apple
sad.
cider vinegar.
Okay.
I don't want to drink that.
It's, see, I knew Nicole like it. She'd be down. I knew Nicole would be down. I'm like apple cider vinegar. She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's good. My favorite part about that beer is that everybody's all, ugh. So I'll just share it.
I've never been much of a beer drinker at all.
I didn't used to be, but honestly, it doesn't. It resembles wine more than beer because of the palate.
Yeah.
It's a beer, but it's delicious. And then if you can get lambic, which is framboise, framboise, I don't know.
Framboise.
That's similar. It's also a Belgian beer, but it's raspberry flavored and it tastes like just straight raspberry flavoring. It's delicious.
Yeah, I've had that one. That one's good.
And that one you could probably chill.
It is good. Not super cold, but it is nice if it's a little bit chilled.
You know, when they invented beer, it was always warm.
Yeah. Everything was warm. They had no refrigeration.
Yeah. Which is why you're drinking beer,
Actually
because
supposed to be
the alcohol.
The beer is supposed to be warm.
And
just
the
like
water was contaminated, so they only drank beer and wine.
beer and wine was good for you back then. They drank them out of sheep stomachs. Listen, we know all about all the Wheel of Time.
The what was I gonna say? I went to Europe, and when we got a water and I asked for ice in the water, they looked at me like I was a weirdo.
Yeah, you don't drink water with ice in it.
Yeah.
I don't.
I definitely do.
You're supposed to drink You're supposed to drink tempered water.
Yeah.
Or room temperature water.
Here today and asked me if I had a cold water, and I was like,
Make
well,
it ice cold.
it's been in the kitchen and the windows been open.
So
If it doesn't burn your throat from being cold, I don't want it.
It will upset my stomach and make me want to yak if it's that cold.
Yeah, I don't like it that cold either.
The only way that I have ice cold water is if I've been out in the midday sun and
Yeah.
I've got to cool my internal core down
Me
because
too.
I've been
If I'm
out in
having
the
a
sun.
heat stroke, I'll take
Yeah.
the cold water.
Yeah. And
Although
generally
even
I've got to
then,
put
if you're having a heat stroke, the normally cold water is going to feel way
Yes.
colder. So you
Mm.
still can just do normally cold water.
I usually put lemon in it. That's
Yeah.
all.
I
Green
drink
tea.
it out of a
And I
bottle.
generally have it green tea instead as well.
That's not water.
It's
a
water.
Yeah, I
diuretic.
know.
It's got
It's
stuff in it.
majority water. It's
I
made
mean,
with
so
water.
is coffee and Kool-Aid.
The caffeine in caffeinated beverages doesn't actually cancel out most of the water. It's like maybe 10% of the water is
Caffeine and
canceled out.
caffeinated beverages is added, except for with coffee. Unless you're just a Kiwi and you're drinking decaf or wherever you fucking found that shit.
How's your lip, Sonia?
It's so small now. Like it looks like a normal lip. It just has got
Yes.
like the scab.
Yeah.
So
That's
we'll
good.
have to wait for that to fall off.
Neosporin, or what do you call it there? Vasa
antibiotic
something.
ointment.
Vaseline.
It's a face and stuff.
Vaseline.
Your
No.
antibiotic ointment,
That's
whatever
close, though.
that's.
Oh.
It's the double antibiotic ointment.
I can't put any like antibiotic stuff on me at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah. But you could do Vaseline just by itself. It would have similar
Vaseline will
effect.
probably work. It's the moisture overnight, like trapping.
But you're
the moisture.
already doing oil, aren't you? Like the coconut oil?
Yeah, she's already doing coconut
So
oil.
You're already doing something.
Coconut oil and
Coconut oil.
Vaseline overnight to seal it in.
Yeah, you always want to seal it in. You know, just latch on. Hold on. Tonight. Hello to Casey. One of those 5 people is me. Posting this link. Insert witch's cackle here.
I did go in and delete my other broadcast.
How was that?
Cool, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get into contact you with 2 hours out. That's why I rang you. I was just being a pain in the ass to you, basically. You were probably trying to nap and fucking stop ringing me, bitch.
I didn't get any of it, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Makes you feel any better? We haven't gone to spring yet. And I've had 2 glasses of wine since we started.
So it should get interesting. It's about to get after darkish.
Oh, that's why I need help today.
Oh.
Do I read?
Oh, help.
Do I keep reading The Study in Scarlet or do I finish Kissing the Coronavirus?
Oh, please finish Kissing the Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Coronavirus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The rest of us
Yeah.
have to pee. We'll wait till we finish, though. I don't know.
Let me tell you.
Shit sometimes.
Do you want the voice messages that Nicole and Jessica we got as I was reading it?
I mean, only if they're extreme.
Some of the sentences, some of the
Nobody
voice
ever
messages.
offers to like forward my voice messages, and it's probably because half of them are like,
Nimbus, reread. I fucking told you the door's open.
There were a lot of like messages of me just laughing because I
It was like
couldn't.
she was
actually tell them
trying to
what I
say
wanted
something.
say.
Like the words were trying to come out, but laughter was all we got.
Like her nipples were like Tic Tacs.
What was
And
like
the
T-Tacs?
Her nipples.
Okay.
And she and what was she? She was something about like a fat man on a slip and slide.
Oh,
she yeah,
she was
that's
so wet that her panties pulled aside and were rubbing against her lady parts like a fat man on a water slide.
With sugar soap?
Without sugar soap.
she was slippery already.
She didn't need the sugar soap.
I think that she needs to calm down. I think she's down and probably read.
And then
Mm.
right after that, her boss walked in because she's doing this at work with the test tube of the coronavirus.
She needs to calm down, go on a lunch break, and read. Tell you everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll calm her down.
Yeah,
She'll be
tell me
"Watch
everything
it
and
all."
nothing at all.
Maybe she can read Pod.
No,
I think she'll
tell-
probably have a better time with Pod. 'Cause she-
she'd have a better because there's
Yeah,
there's
she'd be
horny like
"Ooh, it's sexy dolphin."
there's sexy time in the dolphin book.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That was
There's horny.
Dolphins.
I can't remember what they are. They're clams, aren't they, Chris? Are you still here? There's horny
Clams? That's even
Then-
worse.
That is good.
And then there's some dolphins that are rape, pillaging, and plundering the part of the head honcho's harem.
there's
and all
some
sorts of
SA
stuff.
in Pod.
Yeah, there's some.
There's
SA and-
some SDA.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I will read it then.
He's like,
Well, yeah, you're right into that, aren't you?
Yeah. I love anything that gives me trauma, you know.
The
Yeah,
Pod
I was
should be on
gonna You'll be traumatized.
wait,
by
are
this
you
book
one of the
because
people that
it's-
said that they refused to read A Little Life?
Me? No, I want to read it.
Oh, hurry up already. Let's talk about it.
a lot of trauma. It'll be good for you.
My best friend read it. She said it's very traumatizing, but
It's like a
It's
country song.
sad.
Like,
she
Yeah,
read it in a
everything
time when
bad
she
happened.
probably shouldn't have read it. So
yeah.
Yeah, me too. But it was all right. It was fine.
Mhm.
We
I
healed.
did say don't read it.
I know, but it worked. It
Uh-huh.
was okay. That's how I heal. Traumatize me more, and I shall heal.
Mhm.
Or I shall cry on my 3-hour walk.
yes, but I think I'm becoming like a little baby Chris because I've been loving anything that gives me trauma.
I like reading trauma as well.
Well, you should just move to the US.
Then my whole life will be
You
trauma.
could have trauma all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all
No,
the
that's Trump, not trauma.
time. You could have trumpet trauma.
Trump trauma.
And, you could trumpet on your way down the road.
Oh, I could have just voted for the Patriot of Trumpets over here.
Mhm.
You have one of those?
That was literally a party this year. The Patriot of Trumpets, make Australia great again.
That sounds like something from Alice in Wonderland. I'm not gonna lie.
We're Saturday Night Live.
I swear that shit started in Nimbin.
Oh, yes.
Nimbin?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Why would it start in Nimbin? That's where
Well,
that.
they're off their rocker on some sort of drug. That seems to be
Yeah,
the place
but-
where everybody goes. They're all trippy.
I think
They
I
wouldn't
know
vote
why
for
there's not
somebody
a
who
lot of
take
people
their
on
drugs
sprints
away.
late at night now.
Say
I
that
think
again.
you guys don't talk enough because we've gained so many people not going to a sprint. But I hate to break it to you, 17 people. We have to go to the sprint soon because I have to pee now. So.
Okay.
That sounds like a you problem. Doesn't sound
Snidely
like an our problem.
Wish.
Yeah. We still haven't set a new record for the amount of time we've talked before a sprint. So
We actually still haven't. It's
Mm.
sad, true.
Yeah, mine is. It goes over 2 hours.
yeah.
Big blue
Two,
no.
2.5 hours actually. Two and a half hours and 45
2.5
minutes. I think it was.
Correct. 2.5 hours. I'm
Yeah.
sure you're thinking of Kiani's dream.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah. So we're not.
But to be fair, it was a pizza party. There was no mention
It
of
was a
sprints
pizza
in that.
party, and that was
Yeah.
discussed in our discussion.
We
Yeah.
did sprint though.
Yeah, but
We
there
did
was no
once.
mention of sprints in the title either. So
But then I
There
was
was-
like, yeah, but Nicole, they're also not eating pizza.
well, they were waiting for it to get delivered.
Well,
Twice.
the issue why I wasn't
I
eating
know,
pizza is
we know,
because
we
they gave me
watched.
a-
Yes.
We
Spicy
were
pizza.
there. We were there for the whole
time. We
sprint.
weren't there, but we were talking to each other and watching you on my TV at the same time.
They delivered my spicy pizza.
Because apparently Coda and I don't spend enough time together.
You should see Dee Dee when I came on Sprint yesterday because it was like an hour and a half. It was like 2 hours after she started. She was like,
Yeah.
why aren't you in bed? And I was like, I just got to talking to Nicole. I was like, I had to come on Dee Dee's because I haven't came on Dee Dee before. I mean, to her channel.
Well, that's
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's go to a Sprint.
Both sprints are like,
sprint time.
whoa.
Sprint time.
I almost made myself pee myself.
I
I'm
feel
in
very
bed.
privileged that your mum started following me today, Coda.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, was that
what
what you were
was.
like? Is this your mom? I thought you were
Yeah.
searching her out. She searched you out. That's
No,
because
she
I was
searched
like,
me
you
out.
have to watch Nicole's channel too, Mom, or you won't know if I'm on.
So yeah, she
Like, tune
started
in.
following me today. So I followed back, and I'm like, I looked at the name, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is Coda's mum because it was a private account, so I couldn't tell. Oh no, that's why I sent
Right.
the message.
And
So, yeah.
well, like, and her last name's different than mine.
Yeah.
Kyra's last name. Her second name. Hedrick. You wouldn't believe how many people are like, and how do you spell that? And she's all head, Rick.
Yeah. It's not that hard, people.
Not,
It's not like
head,
it's-
head PE, head like head. Rick. I am gonna make myself hi. We have to hurry. We're gonna have to start the comments. Let's say hi to everybody. Hello. The big blue nose makes me think of the meanies in the yellow submarine. I'm not that familiar with the yellow submarine, not gonna lie. I know the words. No, you just came in. This guy. Hey there, Jamie. The other people over there are probably in the sleeper car. Jean, Faithful. Hopefully they have. Sorry, I just needed a hiccup there. That helicopter on speed dial. Hi, Jamie. Hi.
You are nowhere near the bottom, by the way.
It's fine. I don't typically bottom.
Yeah, we typically don't bottom out here.
Yeah.
Coffee. Roast potatoes are in the oven. Toss a little bit of duck fat and salt and pepper. Where did Kiana get? Oi! I traded my coffee for Jesus juice, and I'm ever so proud and happy. Bull. Yummy, Jessica. Now I'm gonna get hungry again, Jess. I know. I ate all the pizza that I cooked. I have to cook another one or something.
I'm hungry again, but it's
to be the next to get the boot.
It should.
Wait, is it like good for leather or something?
No, it's just bad for human consumption.
Yeah, and it's bad for the environment.
And I was just about to say, and it's devastating on the environment.
So are
And
boots.
I was pretty sure that there was a government that came in that was outlawing it. So maybe it hasn't passed yet. I don't know.
Yeah. And it's something they talk about in the United Nations.
You're muted. I don't know what you're doing, but you're muted.
What was that?
Palm oil.
Yeah.
What did you think she said?
No, I wasn't sure because I wasn't here.
You were here. You were muted, and you were going.
No, but like I'd come back halfway through the
Conversation.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you got a sore throat again?
No.
Okay. You're whispering.
Am I?
Yeah.
You missed Kelly's sprints where we learned to open our throats. What were we doing over there again? Or was it this sprint? When we were opening our throats and making everything sphincter free.
That was it. Coda learned that we have sphincters. Other
More
than
than one.
other than our ass.
Listen.
several sphincters. Yeah.
We have to go to Spain. I have
Is there 7?
You can do the chat.
No, there's more than that.
Body.
There's a
Huh?
sphincter at the
Okay.
top of the stomach, at the bottom of the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
It's all of the asshole parts that look like assholes but aren't.
Anything that's supposed to constrict so that something happens to the stuff that's being
That's what I just said.
flowing through. Yeah. So anywhere that you're going to constrain the flow of the food stuff you're digesting so that you can apply something to it.
Ointment.
There's either a sphincter or in the main part of your gut, your intestines act like a sphincter. It's just continuous instead of in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
They're miles long, you guys.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But they're basically the same kind of muscle as the sphincter muscles.
How do you spell sphincter?
Which works just like a worm.
SPHINCTER.
SPH.
That would be correct. Ding, 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 ding. Gold star for Jamie.
Do you know what? For something that's a horrible thing, it's like a really sexy word.
Yes.
Palm
Sphincter.
oil or sphincter?
Sphincter.
Sphincter. You sphincter. You
Is
saucy
it,
little
though?
sphincter.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like
I think you've been reading too much things.
Yes.
Well, use it in a sentence. You saucy little sphincter. You.
Hey, listen here.
Yeah.
like
It's not a
the
theme.
word. I'm talking about the word itself, not what it
Bring your
means.
sexy
It
sphincter.
sounds
No, no.
obscene.
Word.
It's not so much sexy as in like getting in the mood sexy. It's obscene sexy.
Maybe we
Mhm.
should have Kiani use it in a sexy sentence as an example.
Yeah.
As a musical.
As an example, that was Jesus juice slur.
As a physical?
Do you
I
want
mean,
me
we don't need a
physical?
definition.
So there are over 50 sphincters in the human body.
That's ridiculous. Who needs that many sphincters?
There are over 50
Well,
sphincters.
so your
in the
bits don't
human body.
fall out. All
Kiani's
you
gonna say
do-
it sexy. Hold on. Do it again.
There are over 50 sphincters in the human body.
Okay, you did a good job. But I'm really gonna go pee now. Nicole's gonna handle the.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm doing. Right. Okay, that's right. All right, I'm filling in. All right. Hi, how you going,
Maybe
everybody?
I should
Welcome.
read. Maybe I should read spicy books.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should.
Well, you could do it as a side
or
hustle.
mute myself.
Oh, no.
If you guys
A
get
little
here.
side hustle.
Yeah, well, we really don't want to hear you peeing. We don't
I
want
need
to
to
hear,
have-
hear you hitting
I need to have a
porcelain.
pseudonym though. Like it needs to be a sexy name that reads the books. You know?
We need Chris to give you a name.
SS
Try chat-
Sphincter.
Try ChatGPT for sexy names. Put that in there and see what comes up with on that. So, yeah, palm oil harvesting. Palm oil is horrid for the environment. I agree. Hello to Atia. How are the bookmarks coming? I'm excited to see them, says Christina. I am too, actually. If you think about it, coffee hard enough. If you think about coffee hard enough, do you think my glass of water will taste like it?
No, it'll taste more like water than it did before because it's not
Before,
coffee.
yeah, because it's not coffee. The only way to remedy that is to put coffee in that water.
They do
I
make
wish Jess
instant
got the try.
coffee. You could add
Yeah.
instant coffee to your water, and now you have something that tastes like coffee.
Be like me, drink some water, please, so I'm not alone. No, I'm gonna have a gin soon. No,
It's almost 1:00 in the morning. Coffee.
yeah,
Yeah.
coffee. Yeah. Cheers, says Christina. SN12 is here. Also, as we age, our stomach gets more basic, but we need our stomach to stay acidic. Yes.
Yeah.
Acid to work. So apple cider vinegar, 2 to 3 tablespoons is a very good compensate. Very much so. Yeah.
Yep. And I think the eating live foods thing, like getting your
Kimchi.
probiotics and all that,
Yeah.
yeah, that does help you maintain a better pH in your stomach as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So things like sauerkraut, kimchi,
Fermented
sourdough,
soy sauce,
fermented kombucha.
aged cheese, all those lovely smelly cheeses. Oh yes, I was so
No,
happy when I saw those count. Like, wow, I can eat brie and I'm eating health food. This is great.
Well, brie, I can do brie, but I can't do blue cheese.
Gorgonzola.
Feet. Like, I'm sorry, you can keep your feet to yourself.
There's this one called London Fog that's just got the dark layers just as streaks through it.
Mhm.
But, oh, it's so lovely. It's like a
My dad
cross between
loved
gorgonzola
his
and
blue
brie.
cheese, and he'd
Mhm.
like all these different blue cheeses that he used to get, like varying different strengths. And every time he got it, you'd open it, and he wouldn't warn us that he'd been to the market because he'd do it on the way home from work. And then we'd come home from school, open up the fridge, and nearly get knocked over by the feet that are in the fridge.
Yeah.
Get the fucking feet in the fridge.
Smells kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I'm trying to build up a stock and figure out the store, but that part confused me a bit. It would help to stop giving everything away, but it's my love language. I'm not too sure what we're talking about here.
I kind of lost the
And
plot on that one.
I think it's your crafting stuff you're talking about, right? There is one right above the stomach that keeps the food down. This is correct.
Mhm.
One of the names
show
it
you
gave
something
me
really
was
clever.
Fanny Hill.
It did? It gave you Fanny Hill? Oh my lord! You are Fanny Hill reincarnated! Oh my lord! Even ChatGPT knows.
Yeah.
You have to go with that.
All right.
Oh my goodness! Sorry,
We'll
we
have
just
to
got
do
really
some.
excited then.
We'll have to do some practice readings next
You'll have
spring
to read
on your channel.
Fanny Hill, read by Fanny Hill.
Yeah, just do a paragraph from whatever you're reading as Fanny Hill. Just try it out. See what the audience thinks. Just a little bit.
Mine doesn't work that well, so I can't eat before bed, especially wheat and lay down flat to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Acid reflux runs in my family, and it is killing my teeth.
Mhm.
And that is why I've been getting so much work done lately. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, I did. I seen it. I love it. I thought it was a great idea, and just have to figure out the logistics. It was funny. Kelly made Coda a mod, and I said now he can time out people that don't say what they're eating, and then a bunch of people told us it was
But
perfect.
Anna did not, because Anna showed up and she did not say even
Yeah.
after asked. So I think at this point, this is it's going to take a while before Coda and Anna work out who is dominant in this particular arena.
Yeah, very much so. Hello, Sherry. How are you? All the hellos are coming in for Sherry. I have acid reflux too. I never had it until I went into Melbourne. I started getting it about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's not as bad. It was really bad for the first couple of years. And then it's set. Now that my hormones have all settled down again, it's also settled down. I don't get it as often. And it's usually only when I eat shit food. If I eat shit food, then I'm bound to get it. And especially if I eat Sour Patch Kids. Because the tartaric acid on that, that sends it through the roof. Like I can eat 4 of them and have within 10 minutes. As soon as it hits my butt.
Kids are our Sour Patch Kids.
My Sour Patch Kids. I don't buy your Sour Patch Kids. I wouldn't do that to myself. I'd probably die. Jenny from Foreign Scum. SN said to call them SN. And Sherry says that they're ready to read.
Okay, Sherry, that was probably hours ago. She's probably running some.
It was an hour ago.
It was an hour ago. Yeah, 1 hour and 1 minute ago. So she's probably already read.
We're gonna go to Sprint. Promise you soon.
She's probably been reading.
I might have to sleep to that movie now when I go back to the sleeper car. Hi, Nimbus.
Which
is it called? I don't know. Rippy. Is the only movie we've been talking about is Rippy. So
it is right now. It's not all the time.
Yeah.
We're in the between season, which means
it's really where I'm at too right
warm
now.
when the sun's out, and when the sun's not out, it's the desert. It's always the desert. So which means it's when the sun's out and cold when it's not.
Yeah, we don't have the humidity to buffer. So when the sun is shining, it gets really hot. And then when the sun goes down, it gets cold really fast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really hot though. Like you have to remember, we're so much closer to the sun than most of you. Like much closer.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
like
at 4,000 feet just about for altitude. And I'm relatively low level for our state.
You're higher than me though, right?
I don't know, because I think with the Colorado Plateau, you might be a little bit higher, but that's something I used to know trivia-wise. I don't remember now.
It's like somebody's second guessing going outside.
Yeah. Oh my.
He looks so pretty in the pink light.
He does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jean just woke up for a bio break and would like to say hello. Hello, everybody, says Jean. Going back to bed to finish Perfect Marriage. Hi, Jean. Yay for finishing.
Well, the Perfect Marriage does it in bed, doesn't it?
Oh, no, she finished Perfect Marriage, sorry. Yay for finishing. Sleep well, take well, or whatever that is. I don't know. I can't even say that. It never comes out. Hello, good night, Jean. Sleep well, take care. Rally is also here. Hello, Rally. How are you? Hey, so here late, but hey, I'm here. Finished Tenet and now reading Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. Nicely done. Yay for finishing. Monique's also here. Hello, hello. Hotel California by the Eagles. Good song. Choosing to Monique. Yep. Selena says, I'm alive. And we have power back.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Work me like a dog, people. I got reading to do. Call me a bossy bitch. I don't mind.
Listen, what are you talking about, bossy bitch?
You're on the wrong stream if you think you're getting anything done.
Don't tell us what to do. We'll do it.
Sarah says, hello, going to be relaxing tonight. Hello, hello, all the hellos. Cake is the best. The frosting is the best part, and we're all weirdos, says Sarah.
Wow.
Well,
part of that statement was very true.
Yeah. However, the first part of that statement was not.
Was some kind of hieroglyphics. We don't understand.
Frosting is good.
I usually eat cake on my birthday or special occasions. I don't even eat it then.
I'm spoiled, so I always got cheesecake on my birthday.
Cheesecake is good.
I always got homemade red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting for my birthday.
All the hellos are coming in for Saluna and Monique and Sarah and Glenda. Unless it is my frosting, it is a mix of butter, cream, and cream cheese with melted chocolate, heavy whipping cream, and coffee. Is really good.
Yeah.
And this is why it's Christina's fault that I'm going to be hungry for the rest of the night, because that sounds good and I don't have those ingredients.
Bread over the mountain. You have to catch it like this, though.
Yeah.
All the
you get the angle right so it goes over the mountains without hitting the top.
I mean, don't hit the top. He's important.
Luna is here.
Over.
Room temperature is cooler than the mouth. Yes, it is.
The mouth is sweltering 98.6 degrees. What commercial was that?
I have no idea whatsoever. Matt's also here. Hello, Matt. How are you?
We were just talking about how you know us so well.
Hello to Luna and Matt. I'm here, but I refuse to participate in the sexual talk. I'm above such discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Says Chris.
Maybe I'm not a baby Chris then.
What if we talk about something traumatic, like sexy trauma?
Sexy trauma. That's just dark romance.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's dark romance, dude. Like that has its own genre.
Maury Povich. What?
Maury Povich. God, fuck, I haven't heard that
Yes,
name for a
your
while.
tail. It's
What have you got? Oh, it's his tail.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's a tremor. Where's Reba in her shotgun?
What did you think he had, Selena? This is what I want to know.
No, I thought he had like, because I only saw the side
A little
of it. I
feather
thought it was
duster?
maybe like
I'm
a
like,
stuffed
what?
toy of an animal that would have like a nose or something.
You thought I had a Falcor dildo? What?
Yes. Which is probably something you do have. It's just in a cupboard somewhere.
I mean, it's going to come somewhere. What? What's his name?
Oh.
Welcome
Coda,
to Good
Coda,
Morning.
turn your ears on.
Hi, Luna.
They're not in there, are they?
No, you're on the speaker.
On the speaker?
You're on
Fair
the
enough.
speaker because my ears died.
Oh, did they?
Can't hear nobody.
Okay, so, oh my God, Christina, can you just kill me, please? Because I'm a dick or an addict. Did you mean addict? Or a
I
dick
mean,
words are hard. Yeah, they are, evidently. Hello, Luna. It helps. I'm sick and I'm suffering.
I
Hey.
hope not. Really? That's horrible. You
That
should
is horrible.
probably take something.
Mhm.
Do you have any whiskey?
Whiskey would be good, yeah.
Yeah, whiskey.
Coda, a little birdie told me that you made made the reading sprints intro. Did you really? Yes. Yes,
I
he
did.
did.
I
Yeah.
did.
I can vouch for that because I got all the angry texts.
I didn't sing it. It's sung by AI, but I wrote
Right,
the
yeah.
lyrics and then I cussed the lady singer out until she did what I wanted. And then she still didn't do what I wanted. So I called neighbor Nick and I was like, mix this bitch.
Which is when you're writing a song, the lyrics are 50% of the ownership. So
Yeah, I know. It's the whole reason that I own the whole song and can make it derivative works. See?
Remember that during the Coda's chatty bits, eat and drink at your own risk.
For some reason, I read pudding or during once.
You could use a stripper name.
Oh, your stripper name is like the street you grew up on and your first animal's first name or something like that, right?
Coral Aggro is not a good name.
That's not a good. But that might not have been the actual parameters. Let me Google it.
Mine would be Allison Nikki.
That's a good one.
I feel like that's
Come
two
out to,
stripper
like,
names
And
put together.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, my first pet was Nikki, and the first street I lived on was Allison Street in Eastwood, Sydney.
It's harder when your first street isn't really a name proper.
I mean,
mean, like,
Coral
it's
works,
Second
but
Street.
the pet name
11th
not so
Street.
much.
Like,
11th Street. What? It actually might work. Like if it was like 11th Street.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon. That works. I was thinking more like
11th Street Sphincter.
That one actually could work.
that sounds painful.
Because as we've said, I think
Sorry,
there is
that
half
sounds
a-
like you've just gone to a proctologist.
Did somebody invite Henry because we were trying to avoid that?
I think it's your first pet and your street you lived on, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
there you
Aggro
go.
Coral
And-
works better than Coral
Oh,
Aggro.
here it is.
Yeah, I
Look.
would probably go aggro coral.
It's the first letter. Well, at least on this meme, it's the first letter of your name with the last letter of your name. That's not the right one.
No, that doesn't sound
No,
right.
do they give you a list of names though on that
Because I
thing? So that-
asked Gemini's.
oh, that's why.
I hate him.
Go to ChatGPT. He might give you Fanny Hill.
You know how she was saying the other day, you know how on the stream the other day they were looking up the classics, and I said you should read the first Smutty book that was claimed to be the first Smutty book, Fanny Hill, and then Selena says that she was reincarnated from Fanny Hill. ChatGPT said her sexy name should be Fanny Hill.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, but heal. HEAL, because you heal fannies. It's like, oh.
Yeah, no stinky feet cheese for me either. Yuck. Tia was working on bookmarks and they were talking about opening stores. Nice.
Yeah, stores.
Funny enough, I find Etsy pretty smooth to operate. I used it a few years ago and still have an account open, but I'm going to relaunch with bookmarks. Fair enough. They set up the shipping and all you have to do is print, label, attach, and make the product, of course, and send it off. Yeah, I use Etsy quite a bit because it's just seamless. It's almost like eBay as well. It's actually owned by eBay.
Both of those, but then I was like, I don't want you to have 10 to 20%. And that's how I came to my decision to not do that.
Forrest Gump, you were talking about that movie. Oh, okay, yeah, right, okay. Now I get what you're talking about. Nimbus! Let our prince in, Coda.
Find the formula.
He's really working the pink light, though. He does, right? And he tries to figure out why the hell you're not opening the door for him.
He knows. He knows. Ask Nicole. That's the same reason he goes when the door's open to the front door to be let out.
Yeah, the last time I thought about using it at here, they were having issues, but that was over 10 years ago.
Okay, it is your first pet's name and the street you grew up on.
So Nikki Allison.
So mine is Chopper Summit. Chopper Summit Circle.
Coral. That makes me sound like I'm like a sea creature.
Well, see, maybe you should
An aggressive
recall.
sea creature.
Pop Off Kings, cheers. Wish I was having one. Monique's having a party all to herself. I hope you feel better. Whatever you've taken for your cold or your sickness is working for you, hon.
For your poll? Oh, for your cold. I'm hearing things.
You are.
Well, hearing them well.
I now remember why Coda looks familiar to me. He looks like the right-hand man of my book's main villain. He's Wingman, who has a French beard goatee, long hair.
Does he go?
But later shaved like a boss. Coda has a fan. What you reckon? Oh, that's cool too. I'm going to have to do some more research. Cud's alarm's gone off. Oh, that means you're going to the sleep part.
Morning, God.
I have been trying to find a name for his wingman, and now I have not Coda, as it'll be too realistic. So I am taking Nakoda.
I approve.
The right hand man of the main villain named Croco.
Yeah, he's drowning.
Croco?
My name's not in there.
I want to white wine. I don't, but I want.
I would like white wine too.
You'll have to take over. My phone's ringing.
We're gonna have Australian wine on my late night sprints because I bought a bottle of Australian wine
That you didn't drink on ours.
laughed because I was sleeping. You guys were supposed to wake me up. You were supposed to tell everybody to wake me up. All four of you had me on Facebook, but you fell asleep. I heard about it.
I did say to Nicole that we need to wake Code up. You can hear me say it on the sprints, but then we didn't
know how long. She was like, I didn't know how many hours, so I didn't call. I was like, I told Kiani 2 hours. There's 4 of you. You all have me on Facebook.
But
It's okay. It's fine. I
it's
slept
good that we
well,
let you
and I
sleep.
needed it.
You probably needed it,
Yeah.
I did.
which is intuition.
Oh, it's fine.
Well, it's fine because now you have a bottle of Australian wine that you can use for your next sprints.
It's fine, because wine. That's right. I don't know where Nicole left off. I'm looking for the highlighted thing. And the thingy's not highlighted. Which means we don't know where to put it, you guys. You can't see it in the dark.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling. There it is. I found it.
It's right near the bottom.
I did it.
Yeah,
Right
we're
near
not
the
talking about the bottom now.
But I'll be okay. Monique, I'll drink red wine for you.
Yeah, you'll have to drink for me too, because I haven't been able to get to the store to get my wine yet. Yeah.
I
Force
can't get to
me.
the store either, unless I
Yeah.
take.
I would be drinking wine instead of coffee, but not yet.
I wonder if I canoed.
It's really good.
I wonder if I canoed to the shop.
I think you should.
I was dreaming
should
about
get
you
to
last
the
night.
window
Paula.
and be like, excuse
Like,
me.
I was dreaming you had a pirate ship, like a pirate canoe. I don't know what
pirates.
you were off to do, like, but you had.
I
your
love
canoe
pirate ladies. Let's
You had
go.
a pirate flag and like.
But you have to go through the drive-through. You have to be like, is this a sail
That
through?
might have been involved, and yeah, there was a mission in which this pirate canoe was vital, and yeah,
Is it me or does pirate canoe sound dirty?
it could be,
No.
It's me.
but more like what you're gonna do on the pirate canoe.
I mean, it's probably this lonely harbor.
Lonely Harbor. Sounds like a bad romance novel.
I mean, rah rah, Matt says, if you guys fit to use this beautiful name, Nicosia, will be playing a main role as his boss is dead in the first book. Croco is dead.
I think it would be a great name if
You
it's
set
Satchel.
up that name, and I think you're allowed to use it. I approve.
But you've just spoiled the book for
my
me now.
shut up.
Hello, bye.
Why? Why are you disappopping? That's horrible. I'm gonna call you. Because this is, I think the pet comes first. So like Fluffy Elm or Nimbus Cherry. The pet usually does come first, or you're not gonna get very far. You know, you gotta pet the sweaty shit.
If
not
I was
sweaty
to use
kitty.
my first adult pet, I would be Pride Coral.
Oh my.
Pride Coral.
That could work.
That's a gay stripper name.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first
I love
pet
It just
name was
worked.
Pride.
Love it.
And I
There's
think-
gonna be
I-
people who will argue with you. They'll be
I
like,
think he was
"Oh,
gay
salmon.
because he used to sleep around with the neighbor's cat who was also male. So I literally had gay pride as a cat.
Nimbus
Yeah.
looked up and said gay pride. I just want you to know. He was like,
Sorry, Nimbus, he's dead.
oh, he's sad.
Oh.
He's like, oh, don't tell me these stories.
Oh no.
It's cold in here.
I have him here.
Oh, I got my crooked as mayhem.
Not stuffed.
Oh. Hi.
He's like in his little
yeah,
box.
that's right, I'm doing things. Oh, he's so handsome. We love kitties. Oh, handsome.
He's your first.
Can you come inside?
I love him. He sits next to my bed.
I love a kid. I wish I had a Shakespeare picture. I wish I had a picture of my cat Shakespeare somewhere. I'm gonna make a Pip diamond painting though, and it's gonna be really cool. Pip. We used to call him Pipstick because he was so cute. He was a midget cat. Like he was short this way and this way. He was like a kid midget. He was just with his nose on my chin. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hello to Chantel. LOL, don't laugh, Nicole. She's laughing. She's laughing.
She actually looks really serious right now, more serious
Right
than
now,
I've ever
but-
seen her before.
When we first started talking without her, she was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious.
That's because she's trying to pop her knuckles, but it's not working out or something. Like this, Nicole.
What is she saying?
No, do you want me to unmute her? I think I can do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, Matt says, what is your name? As I'm new, I didn't get. This is Kiani.
Yeah.
With a K, like Coda, but Kiani. Not
Yeah.
Kiana? Kiani. Or Saluna.
Yeah.
She's also Saluna.
That's my online persona.
You are online.
Yeah.
So, Matt, it's like Nikogiani.
Yeah.
That's kind of pretty. And for some reason, it made me crave Chinese food. I don't know why.
It doesn't really. It sounds more Russian than Chinese food.
I said I don't know why.
But we'll eat Chinese food. I love
I
Chinese food.
love Chinese food.
Me too.
Something better is Thai food.
We, as like a collective, the book community in Australia, when we go to our meetup, we're all going to Thai food later, and I'm so excited.
Oh my god! Please have Pad see you.
I love pad see ew.
That's the best.
Although I don't know if I can eat it anymore because it has a little bit of like spicy with the chili, and I don't know if I can eat that
Just
anymore.
tell me you don't want it spicy,
Okay.
and they'll make it with the regular brown sauce, the beef and broccoli sauce. Nicosia and surname or extension. I think I will right now. Ooh, surname. I got nothing for you. Probably some combination of the F bomb and the C bomb would fit Nicole and I very well.
Yeah.
Kafa.
Kafa? What'd you say?
Kunfa.
Kunfa. Actually, Matt.
Kunfa.
Kunfa.
Nicosia Kunfa.
Nicosia Kunfa. I love it. Naps. So poetic. Can't believe Nicole missed it. We're gonna have to type it in real big letters so that she knows it. I'll put it on a banner when we go to Sprint. If we ever go to Sprint. We actually only have like an hour or something. 2 hours. We should probably go to Sprint.
Yeah.
How far am I from the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm not used to being at bottom.
We're not that far. Yeah.
Libby
we're
is-
almost there.
Please remember to do all the things. All of the things. Especially the food thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole just looked
Yeah,
like
really
she was full-heartedly laughing her ass off. I don't think there was any not trying to do with that. Or Saluda. Nicosia K Soul. Ooh. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I'll dig it. I'm still confused, Matt, about which book I'm supposed to read, though. There's so many versions of the book. And they're all quite long, buddy.
Mm.
I think
Needing
Matt-
editing kind of long?
Matt's condensed, readable formatted, unformatted, formatted thing. The one, the one that's not the things.
Coda offers
it's-
editing services, just
Yeah.
as long as your book's not about
As long as
sharks
you don't have
and
typhoons in fucking Oregon. What the fuck? Oh, I just spilled wine. That's how serious it is.
Yeah. You need to drink that before you spill the rest.
Got it.
Did you just lick your furniture?
The cat hair.
Yeah.
No, I sucked it. You can't just lick it and spread. You have to suck it.
I just saw you like picking the cat hairs off your tongue.
That I had to pick because it doesn't come out with a not a nimbus hair. They're like industrial.
Yeah.
I like this Nicole Queso.
Yeah.
Tell me which book to read. And is it really 1,005 pages? Because I might
That's some
have to wait
Stephen King
until
shit right there.
December.
Mhm.
Because in December, I won't be doing anything except for preparing to be cold for the next 6 months.
It's not 6 months though. It's only like 4.
Is it June?
Mhm.
Almost. And is it cold, Jamie?
But it's not really cold. I mean, I'm in
Is it colder than it needs to be?
How cold
It's
does it get in
slightly
California?
chilly. It's enough slightly chilly that I can have the door
Wearing a
open right
hoodie in my
behind me and it'll be
house.
comfy.
In my house. A hoodie where I should be naked in my house.
I'm in short sleeves and light pajama pants.
Your desert's a little bit more deserty than mine, though.
And I've got the window open right behind
There's
me.
sand
it's
dunes
nice.
by you.
I didn't realize you had a book in your hand, and I thought you had a knife, and you were like, "Whoa!" Because of the angle the book was at. I thought it was like.
Oh, Jamie has a book? I was like, I don't have.
I have a book. I actually have a book.
Watch out. She's got cane.
I brought a book.
You don't need a
Yeah,
school.
It's not a knife. I'm a little disappointed it wasn't a knife, but
No, but it is thin. If you
It's a
hit somebody
cane,
with
though.
it, it'll hurt.
That'll bust you up, too. A cane will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it sugar cane?
It is about the deep
Or
south
candy
and
cane?
sugarcane plantations. Yes.
It is about sugar cane.
Mhm.
So we have to go to Sprint. Nicole needs a break.
And we're almost at the bottom. We only have a few before we get
Oh,
back.
we're
stop
almost there.
commenting until
Everybody,
after Sprint.
bottoms up. Ooh! Now I want some fried rice.
I like fried rice.
Me too.
Mhm. I need
That's
that
right.
frosting that she was talking about. I need a box of Madeleines and that frosting. And I'll just
Ooh,
eat that.
I'm gonna have, as soon as we go to Sprint, I'm gonna have an ice cream Snickers bar.
Ooh. Yeah,
And
that would be
probably
good.
another glass of wine. Australia
have
is
some
great, and your channel is great now. I have found a great name. Thanks, host Nicosia and Queso. Boop, 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 boop,
That's
boop.
like writing.
And the last comment is from somebody who's doubling up being here and there.
Yeah.
Looks like Nicosia. Oh, yeah, I like this one better, actually. Matt. As
Mhm.
great as K-Soul
That sounds
is,
villainy.
as hip as
Mhm.
K-Soul is,
This actually sounds villainy.
Kung Fu actually, it's Kunfa. It's how it's pronounced, actually. Needs an H at the end. Kunfa.
But there's no in the word fuck, is there?
No,
Although
but the
that does
sound, you have to have the
that
sound there. If
does
you're
look
gonna-
like kung fu.
it does look like Kung Fu. It didn't until I read it.
Kung fu.
When you said it, it sounded like Kunfa.
Kung fu. Okay.
Kunfa. It needs an H. Kunfa.
Or a CH.
Kunfuck. Wait,
Fuck.
you made me say the wrong word.
Mm.
Fush.
Hey, listen, everybody. We made it to the sprint time. Happy star the comment. Oh, it jumped. Wait a second. Best read author's cut edition with color images, too.
Exciting. We do have to get
to make
less
a
room at the
bridge
bottom.
book sound like a circumcision.
We have 4 more comments. We're almost there.
Did you just? No, I sucked it.
I don't know if sucking a pillow is any worse than licking it, to be honest.
I mean, everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Everybody needs a bosom. No?
Yeah.
Drum full of wash'em on the 45.
Yeah, it's not cold here. If we went to Christina's,
Amy,
that's probably actually cold.
Christina lives in
Almost
like,
Canada.
fuck
Yeah.
no, thank you. That's where
Yeah,
it's
almost
Christina.
Canada. It's probably still cold up there.
It is. She still has the icy things and the things.
But I was weeding in shorts and a t-shirt all afternoon today, and I was good.
until like 7, and then it got cold.
No, it's just chilly enough that it's comfy.
Not in shorts and a t-shirt, maybe in your long
I
johns.
put on longer
And a
pants only
human
because my
being.
cats were mad at me for having shorts on. They don't like sitting on my legs unless there's pants on them.
It really sounded like you said frauding.
What?
Just
What's the weather like in California in October?
cold?
Which part of California?
Anaheim /
California
LA.
is long. So like
It
Northern
is long,
California
but it's
is
all long by the coast, and the sea
Yeah, like
wind are cold.
Northern
It's
California
cold.
actually gets winter. Southern California
It's like 50 degrees.
doesn't necessarily get actual winter.
Translated.
Like Anaheim / LA.
Not much winter.
Cold. It's still colder than it is here. 60 degrees in
No.
California is much colder than 60 degrees in Colorado.
They get
Because
more
you're right
humidity,
by
so you feel different.
Cold ass
Yeah.
sea wind.
If here, like, it doesn't feel
And
as
all those
cold because it's
cold
not humid.
executives, you know?
Because I'm going to Disneyland.
Mhm.
You won't be
Yeah, you
that
should be
far of a
fine.
drive for me and Jamie. You should just drive from California to Colorado. We'll show
Yeah.
you like a mountain. Once you've seen one, you've seen one.
Mountain.
A lot of them. We'll just pick one. Yeah.
We'll just pick one. We're like this Lambert. We'll take her to Hotchkiss and show her Lambert.
I'm only there for 9 days, so I don't know if I can because it's pretty packed 9
It's not
days.
that far. Hotchkiss is like 45 minutes from here. It's fine.
Mm.
We grew up there. The lamb.
Maybe they're here
mountain.
first.
There's lamb on the mountain.
I do want to come and do a whole Colorado holiday though.
Well, we
I
were
love-
just talking about how Jess is
I
going
love
to
mountains.
entertain herself when she comes. So you and Jess come together.
Yeah, you guys should come together
Yeah.
because I'm driving and we're going to do all of the national parks and Vegas and Utah and
Okay,
Boca Bowl.
I'll come with Jess Kiwi then,
All
Yeah,
right, cool.
it'll be a few years because she has to save
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
going to save up. And
and
I'm
I think Nicole will come too then.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, if it's 2 years. Ooh, dude. We're
Oh my
probably going to
goodness.
get arrested.
That's gonna be fun.
That's fine.
All of us are here. She's all, it's fine. It's just American jail. It's not like it's the other one.
It's not like it's Australian jail, so it's fine.
Nakota Kunfa. Listen, Matt. I get the metaphor,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
do you get the metaphor? Kunfa?
Mm.
I mean, are you down for Kunfa? Because some people aren't anymore. We
Do
tried
you
that in high
Kunfa?
school. In high school, we Kunfa all the day. We got in trouble for skipping school for Kunfa.
Bye, Cud.
Good
Yeah.
night. See, that is why not Coda. I mean, not Coda. You need
Well,
a
not
friend,
just Coda.
Matt. You need a friend. And Coda means friend.
Yeah.
Does it really?
It really does.
I love that.
Oh.
And Sue.
Oh, Bye, Cud. He's off to the mines.
Christina lives north of a lot of Canadian peoples. We have to drive south to get to Canada.
Yeah, so she actually gets cold.
She's in the mid. Who was it earlier that was like, you're in the. Somebody said you were in like southeast, and I was like, wait, no.
No.
Or northeast. I was like, no, wait.
Somebody else that is. But I don't
It was
remember.
the opposite of what it was. Oh, it was Calais.
Yeah.
Because that's the only other person we've hung out with today, actually. You guys.
Yeah. There's somebody else that does sprints that is further south. I don't remember if it's Wisconsin or Minnesota or Michigan, but somewhere up there.
We have some. Q is from Minnesota, but now lives in Utah. I mean, Ohio. They both start with yeah. You know?
Yeah.
What's me phone?
Nicole's like, I was on the phone for that long and you guys still aren't fucking done.
We're not at the bottom anymore. We still have another one. There we go.
Okay, this is the last comment.
We've reached the bottom.
It's the northeast of a lot of the states.
No comments or I'll hunt you
north.
and I'll kill you.
You have to say it like Irish person. The north. It's in the north. Nicole.
What is in the north?
The north. It's in the north.
Christina.
Oh, Christina's in
And
the north.
also,
Yes, the very north.
Christina, I'm going to hunt you and kill you. I said that was the last comment.
I know.
north. We're still going to pronounce it wrong. You're too
North.
late. North. North.
But really, I'll just hunt you
North.
and party with you.
It is not. It is not. Facts. Facts.
Uh,
Sure, you're still here. We're going to go to sprint right now, babe.
Stop it, Christina!
Stop it, Christina. Gosh,
Stop!
please, Tin. Ditto. Ditto, boob. Okay, I'm sharing things. Sharing the video.
We need to
sharing
start Sherry because
together.
Sherry is not putting his comments up. So she can be the last one before we go to sprint.
Sherry just put 2 more comments.
I want to start the sprint.
Yes, but it's still 2 comments.
I want to start the
Stop.
sprint. Okay, it's on like Hong Kong. Are you ready?
Okay.
That's that's the sprint theme song. What?
We have an echo.
Oh, look, we're already on sprint. Shh, you guys, be quiet. We're sprinting. Hey,
Hola.
I'm all mayhem in my face. Hi.
Coda, do you want to make it a little bit shorter, the sprint? Because if you do that for an hour and a half, that's right when you finish.
I mean, sometimes shorter's better.
Because it's 5:30 already and we finish at 7
We're gonna need
o'clock
at
my
least
time.
a few minutes to finish up. Yeah.
So just an hour would be good.
Like an hour
that'll work.
5?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll be fine.
That'll do, pigs. That'll do. All right. Well, it's snowing here, so I have to go cry. Just kidding. It's not
Is
really
it?
snowing, but it
No,
looks like
it's
it.
not.
I was going to say, what?
No, it's not snowing there.
What
Are
is
you
Selena
kidding? You
doing?
could hear me cry in Australia with my mic off if it was snowing. You'd be like, "What is that?"
Selena's at a techno doing something.
Yeah. Let's go to sprint and we'll see everybody in
Does
an hour.
the flood
and 4
overtake a power line?
Yeah. Bye.
Happy sprinting, everybody. We're glad you're here with us, all 11 of you.
Unmute. There we go. That's working now. How'd you go?
Good. Cool. I finished my book.
Same. I finished my book too. And got some funny bits from who also finished her book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether she can hear us or not. Hello. Coda's obviously asleep. I think she might be frozen.
Yeah, I think she's frozen.
Yeah,
So
I think she's
try to
frozen.
blink.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that can not blink for that long. So,
No.
yeah, I'd say she's frozen. No. So we've lost Coda. We've lost Kiani.
Yeah.
So what book did you read?
I was finishing up Cain by Jean Toomer.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
finished. Yeah. Well, is that a nonfiction one or?
It's fiction. It's sort of experimental fiction because it's supposed to be a novel, but it reads more like a collection of sort of vignette short stories. They're not really stories. They're more like sketches.
Yeah.
So I don't really like it. I was bored.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
But it's like classic African-American literature from the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay, yep.
So it's important. It's just, I don't know. I don't like poetry. Even the prose was very poetic.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of poetry either because I'm a dumbass when it comes to it. So it's what I just don't get it sometimes. Isn't that right, Voodoo?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Can you see yourself? Me? Hey? I finished my book. I was reading Joe Hill, Heart-Shaped Box, and it ended really well. I was pretty happy with it on how it all panned out.
The internet.
Yes. All right, I'll put you down. There you go.
I kept popping in and out and in and out.
Yeah, no, I kept that, and then you'd be gone.
Like the coronavirus did to that chick.
Please. I don't know who is up next. Who's up next? Livia's up next. So Livia is about to start.
Yep.
That it has just gone 7:00. So let's have a quick look at the comments. Faithful dropped in to say hello.
Hello, Faithful.
And
I gave the book 3.5 stars if you're wondering.
Oh, and you've got a 2 more books to read, which is even funnier.
3.
That's hilarious. 3. Oh, 3 more books. So there's 4.
Yeah.
All right.
There's 3 in the series, and then there's Coronavirus versus Monkeypox.
That's right.
The sexy erotic war or something.
All right. I loved your message. Like, oh my god, I just seen you were eating. I hope you weren't eating fish. I'm like, no, I was not eating fish.
Microwave cooked fish.
Good morning to Faithful. Hello, Faithful from Glenda. Did you get the helicopter to pick you up again? Says Christina to Faithful. Atia submitted 3 NetGalley reviews, and it's time for bed. Awesome. Great job to Atia. Yes, better than what I did. I was supposed to do so. Although I did do some reviews today. It wasn't for, I think I did 1 for NetGalley actually.
I finished the book.
We all finished a book that sprint. Even with all the shit that we spoke for 4 hours, we still all managed to finish a book. Coda is now passed out.
17-page book.
I bet my bottom dollar Coda ate zucchini bread.
And then fell asleep.
And
he
has
asleep?
a cat, and he's like, yeah, he'll be asleep for sure.
Yeah.
No. He said
And
like
how
3
many
glasses
of wine did he finish while we were
Yeah.
watching?
He had 3 glasses of wine.
He saw any of my messages.
No, he didn't. He was out. He was out for the count. I guarantee as soon as that camera went off, he was out for the count. on that. That's okay. He trusts me enough to finish off the stream on his that. He's sleeping Coda. Let's change his name. Where can I do that? Can I do that here? Edit name. There we go. Sleeping Coda. There we go. Save. Take that off. I is evil. So it should come up with his name now. There we go. Sleeping Coda. So everybody knows. Thank you for hosting the hysterical leg of our journey. No worries. Glad that you were here for all the festivities.
Yeah.
And things.
I changed my name too.
Oh, did you? What's your name now? Penny Hill. Please remember to show some love to the like button, ring the bells. We have beautiful conductors or hosts on the KuKi MAYhem train. Yes. And this is who we're going to next, which is Livia. Has she started yet? No, she has not. Hello. This is the playlist for anybody looking for it. I've got the hiccups now. Good morning. How are you today, Livia? Hello to Kiani from Livia as well. Oh my God. SN says, oh my God, I forgot these sprints. I was jolted. Sorry. Yeah, there's nothing worse when you get a good scare. I can be looking at the clock and still get scared sometimes. So, yeah. I'm 80% through Marta by this person and have book club today. Yeah, I can say it occasionally, but not all the time. Yeah. Hence the all-nighter, but it's extremely heart-wrenching and gut-punching emotional. Yeah.
It's a really good book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Vanessa, how you going? What's traveling in your world? What's going on? I can't read more than a few pages at a time. I've read one chapter of Marta and one chapter of Draco and Hermione fanfiction. The only way I'm getting through with a promise baked goods when I'm done. Yes, Coda is sleeping.
Yeah.
He is sleeping like a baby that has eaten zucchini bread and has a cat in his lap and 3 glasses of wine. So yeah.
Just 3.
Yeah, he's probably had more than that. I wasn't really counting.
I lost count after 3, but I think it might be more.
Yeah, it's at least a bottle or 2, something like that. So yeah, all the good mornings are coming in. Atia, check your Discord DMs. Atia might be asleep already because that was a while ago. I was almost fully asleep when my cat jumped on me. Oh, rude. Nothing worse than that. Hey, Christina from Vanessa. Have you started yet, Livia? Yes, Livia has started. We are going to wrap up. Going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you, everyone, for being here because, yeah, tell me to get off NetGalley. Get off NetGalley. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We really do appreciate it. Of course, you're going to all head over to Livia's now. Have a great night with or morning with Livia, and we'll see you all in the next stream. Bye.